Do not worry.
Well, howdy everybody, and welcome to a special, very special episode 100 of Do Not Worry, folks. Episode 100, folks. Episode 100. We have the whole families here together. We have Noor, we have Nadim, we have Elijah. Everybody's here, folks. You see, we waited 1 week to deliver this episode, but it was worth it because the whole family is here together to celebrate 100 episodes, 2.5 years almost of this nonsense. And please don't expect us to do this for another 100 episodes, because I can tell you right now, spoiler alert, we ain't making it to episode 200. Is that okay for me to say? We ain't making it to episode 200. So let's enjoy this milestone while we can. Welcome, folks. Welcome. Please take a second to like the video. Leave a comment. Your engagement for the 100th time is very important to a small and still small channel after 100 episodes. Y'all have not helped me to make this a bigger channel. بس يلا من مرة شو بدنا. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel. Become Do Not Warrior. You know, leave them comments. أصلاً في كتير giveaways اليوم رح تقضوها comments وhashtags اليوم. يلا. مش it's fine. It's not a problem. How's everybody doing? Interns, you guys doing good?
Yeah, we're fine.
Excited for this 100th bonanza?
Yep.
Super excited.
Super, and that's fun.
Folks, we have a lot of topics today. We have a lot of crazy topics. So we're celebrating our 100th episode. We're looking back at 2.5 years of podcast. We're going to talk about the Joseph Merheb documentary. We're going to show you a teaser that only our patrons have gotten to see, but now you all get to see it as well. Almaza's new commercial has broken the internet. Has Almaza gone woke, folks? Go woke, go broke. That's what they say on the internet. We're going to talk about that. Mohamed the Dietitian is a douchebag. He continues to prove that he's a douchebag. Nino Fenianos, famed Lebanese content creator, has gotten into a massive fight. He's very injured. He's very hurt. He shared his story online. We're going to talk about that. It's very unfortunate and tragic story that we're going to go over. And we got gifts and giveaways from the Bros 16mm bar and Stirred Not Shaken. You guys can win bottles. 16mm is giving away $100, $100 gift voucher for one lucky viewer. We're going to get to all of that in a little bit, folks. So stay tuned. But first, let us thank some new patrons who have joined our Patreon family and who are supporting our channel. Eli Harub, a brand new abductee patron. Welcome, Eli. Karen's Cravings, folks. Karen's Cravings, one of our favorite content creators, has joined our Patreon as a blonde patron. Thank you, Karen. That's very sweet. And Jabdullah, superhero patron. Brand new superhero patron. Thank you, Jabdullah, for the support. We love you guys. Thank you so much for joining. And let me take a second to thank a couple of other amazing patrons like Darkwing Duck, Michelle Isa, Antoinette Saab, Le Josh, and Yellow Diarrhea. And superhero patrons like Ned, Maroon Boustaiman, Ryan Nabulsi, and Rami Gharib. We could not do... Oh, and got to your patrons, folks, like Jessica and Rifat Fakih and Burgery, the best burgers in Tripoli. We could not keep the show going without our amazing Patreon community. For over... Well, it hasn't been 100 episodes, but for 80 episodes or something, or 65 episodes, you guys have been supporting us. This show could not exist without you. We love you guys, honestly. The only reason we made it to episode 100 is because of you guys. The only reason I feel any pressure to make episodes is because I'm like, oh shit, I got patrons paying me to do this, so I have to do it. So, Anjet, thank you guys so much. If you guys want to help support us on Patreon, get your names in the Joseph Merheb documentary credits. You got to do it fast, baby. You got to do it fast. So look at, find our Patreon link and find a tier that's right for you. Well, folks, let's get into the episode. Starting with we skipped last week. We skipped. I know. Let me just tell you guys why we skipped, okay? Be patient with us. We skipped. I know Elijah. We talked about this on our Patreon. But Elijah, okay? Imagine celebrating 100 episodes.
Without Elijah.
That would be fucking weird, wouldn't it? And, the topics were fine. And everything was we had just finished filming the Merheb documentary. Okay, we had spent 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday with them. I barely had any time to do any prep or find any topics. There was an episode ready, but it felt like episode 95 and 87, a very random. It just didn't feel like episode 100. Nadim and Noor were here in the house. Why are you yawning, Noor? Are you bored?
No, I'm just tired.
They were here. She's heard me say this 100 times. So Nadim and Noor were here. We were ready to film. We started rolling the cameras. Then I was just like, this just doesn't feel right. We don't need to force an episode. So we shot a little Patreon clip. We talked about the Merheb documentary. We showed them the teaser. I just didn't want to force it, guys. Okay, we don't want to. Khalas, we're at episode 100 at this point. I don't feel like I have anything to prove to you guys anymore. And I wasn't just gonna put out an episode to put out an episode. And you only get one shot at an episode 100. So I just want. This isn't gonna be any spectacular thing. It's just gonna be fine and good old fun. Okay, I just wanted it to be a good episode, not a shitty, super mediocre episode. And I think we're gonna manage to do that. By the way, if you guys notice, all the piñatas behind me. I don't know. I forgot. We got some brand new artwork from Noel. This brand new ass that she's made for us, and if we turn it around later, you'll see she very kindly put some hair in the front as a custom gift for us. We got another big BBC right here, and our good friend Kaki Balboa, who was named by one of the viewers. We'll go over the. It's got to be. It's a very messy looking scene right here. But anyways, I just wanted to explain why we skipped. Okay, not gonna lie, it felt pretty good skipping. Like. I've been doing this for 2.5 years, every week.
You're welcome.
Non-stop, every year, man. We'll talk about that in a bit. But anyways. Also, last week, folks, Leopold, he's been getting sick a lot. You know what I'm saying? Leopold, Smallah, something's always wrong with him. Well, last week, on Sunday, folks, he started puking his guts out all day. I tried to give him some nausea medication like it normally does. When he does that, he just puked out like liquid. He kept puking the whole day. He puked like 10, 11 times. It was a Sunday. I couldn't get a hold of any vet. I was able to call like one of the vets. He's like, give him Nexium, which is like, you give that to old men for like hara and shit. My cat's on fucking Nexium now, bro. So I gave him some Nexium, didn't help. Next day, took him to my vet. I'm in 4 shots. And he had to get muscle, folks. He had to get an IV injection.
He looks so sad.
Look at him sitting there. Yeah, he looks sweet in this picture. He's a devil. Well, the vets literally told me he's the 4th most like evil cat that they've ever seen. They're like, he's in the top 5. They're like, he's the 4th most aggressive. They didn't say evil. They like him. So they're like, I'm like, how does he rank as like aggressiveness? They're like, he's definitely top 5. He's the 4th. So I'm curious to see what the other 3 are like, man, because he's fucking crazy at the vet. So it was a nightmare. We kept moving, so the thing kept getting out. But he got like about a third of this. He got some nice electrolytes from it. I had to take him to another place. Ecography. They put all the gel on his stomach, and they were like holding him. We're like holding him down. He's like wants to murder someone. We're rubbing the thing on his belly. Turns out he has like pancreatitis. I think like his pancreas was inflamed. His intestines were like jamdin at one part. Like there wasn't proper movement, and he had a fever. So they're like, this is probably all from pancreatitis. We gave him some IV. كملنا له Nexium ونوزيترون على يومين وانا اعطيه electrolytes والفا لايت ونشربه. Fucking patient over here, man. This guy loves being a patient. We just finished with his food thing. It took me a month and a half to get him on a new food diet. Then the vet was like, by the way, this whole thing might make him averse to the food diet. And the whole month you spent getting him used to this new food, he might start hating that food now because he might start associating it with throwing up and his sickness. مش الحال, thankfully he's eating. We got past it. بطل بدنا مشاكل ليو. Okay, I want you to be a normal kitty.
He's keeping you busy.
Very busy. Smallah يعني busy. Got a very expensive pet كمان هولي. Adopted him for nothing back in the day. بس بلش عم بيكلف هلا. He's a middle-aged cat. Just this picture of him getting the IV and it's just he's so sad looking. But he's not that. He looks sweet and quiet هوني بس he's not. He's a little devil. So anyways, مش الحال. He's okay. Thankfully. When I took him to the vet, the people that were right before me, haram man, they were putting down their cat.
Shit.
They were killing their cat, and I got to listen to the whole thing. And I listened to that cat's final meows. I heard it all, man, and I saw the people getting out of the room crying. I saw a nurse coming in with a box, an empty box, then getting out of the room with a filled box. I'm just sitting there with Leopold next to me. I'm like, this motherfucker's gonna die, isn't he? I teared up. I'm not gonna lie. When I heard the cat inside go like, and then the people like fucking crying, I teared up, man. I'm looking at my cat. I'm like, I wish I came 15 minutes later. You know what I mean? My bad. If he had a disease, he had something that was incurable, probably. You have to put him down. Sometimes it's gentler for the animal to put him down rather than let them live in agony.
That's so sad.
I listened to a cat die as my cat was like, I'm like, he might be dying. I don't know.
What the fuck?
Mish al-Hal, Leo's fine. Yeah, I'm going to ask next time. Are there any killings on schedule today? Yeah, what's going on? What's happening to little Pickles before I bring Leopold? Is Pickles going to be put down? Because I can wait. I should have waited. Quick update, folks. بس بدنا نحكي عن البينياتا اللي behind me. This piñata We got to talk about the names. We got to pick. I asked you guys to help me. شو صاير هونيك بلا كراكوز
شو برو
شو صار
بعرف كتير غريب
ماشي هون رفقت يلا.
We quickly got to talk about the piñata that's behind me right here. I asked you guys to help me name the piñata last week, and we got a lot of good suggestions. We're going to go over them, and I'm going to tell you what I chose. Well, I already spoiled it. His name is Kaki Balboa. With the boxing, it works. But let's go through some of the suggestions. Ahmad suggested Dr. Boner, Charlie Dickens, and Anis Penis. Not bad, actually.
I'm guessing Anis Tabit wrote this.
No, this is Ahmad. Oh my God, friend of the show, not our enemy. He still likes us. What a good man. What a kind man. Peniciata. Peniciata. Kind of like a
10 points for creativity.
A mix between piñata and he always goes for the, avant-garde, the humor. Mixed penis and piñata.
Yeah, it's funny.
Beautiful, beautiful option. Emilio Karam. Name him Dicky. Dicky, Dicky's the classic. M said, name ideas. Harry Sack or Mo Lester. Succession reference.
Mo Lester.
Mo Lester. This reminds me of The Simpsons. Ralph Haddad said Kaki Balboa, and I think another person also said Kaki Balboa. So Ralph Haddad said Kaki Balboa. Moni222 said, I was going to say Kaki Joe. Kaki Cock is as good, though. And finally, Jack Y said Kaki Balzoa. I think he meant Kaki Balboa. So we got two Kaki Balboa. So Jack Y and Ralph Haddad. Mabruk. You don't win anything, but you win the pride of knowing that Kaki Balboa is named after your suggestions. Great name. I might get him like fake boxing gloves. Put him, give him a little disguise. So he's here for now. So sorry, Noor. He's not going anywhere. And we have our winners for the Bros giveaway. I've already reached out to you guys in the comments, so check the comments about last week's episode. Shadi Murkos, congrats. You won. His comment was, me, my little sister are fans of the show. Well, now you can take your little sister to try out Bros. Shadi, you still haven't replied. Best Divine Jirgis, my 99th attempt to win a giveaway. Well, congrats, Divine. You won. She's already reached out. We got it under control. Divine, congratulations.
Bravo,
enjoy your Bros. And thank you to the Bros for hooking us up with these free meals. Again, العالم فوق بعضها be the Bros. So
good luck.
Will you guys be able to get your food? Fingers crossed, inshallah. And I still haven't been able to go. And I'm waiting to go back. But congratulations to our winners. Episode 100, woo! Yeah! Don't put that in the episode. Merheb, Joseph, you guys ready for a Joseph Merheb teaser, folks? Are you guys ready for a teaser? First, let's talk about our experience, shway. Contrary to what I said last time, Elijah and Noor were no longer required on the shoot, which is a good thing because they would have complained a lot and I would have literally murdered each and every one of them. Both of them.
طول بالك.
And I have...
لا no way عن جد كان
I don't have a lot of patience, Anna. I'm not a guy who, I want in and out. I want to get my shots and I want to leave the location. Asariya.
It was enjoyable.
I don't like to take months to shoot my projects or weeks. I'm a days kind of man. If this thing doesn't end in X amount of time, you're going to have a problem. Okay? But I think it went great. Joseph Merheb is such a sweet and good, kind man, such a generous man. His whole family, whether it's his mom, his sister, his brother's wife, they all treated us with such great hospitality, so much kindness. Every lunch, every breakfast, they fed us. They insisted. They took such good care of us. Joseph is such a nice guy. These are just disclaimers.
That's so cute.
Definitely, he has his quirks. He's not like any other person you'll ever meet in your life. I'm not trying to say that Joseph is like a normal person, quote unquote. He's a very special and different kind of person, but he's so nice. He's so sweet. All of that is going to come through, hopefully, in the documentary. He's just such a nice guy. It was just a very tiring 3 days. Me, Nadim, and Antoine, our audio guy, we just went there, spent 3 days, did a lot of hiking, Wandula Joseph in the woods, all that sort of thing. It was a very stressful shooting experience, I would say. It was less stressful than I thought. Ma kien fi ktir prep, honestly, and I think it's the best way to go into these projects. Like, I have a list of things that I hope to get, but at the end of the day, it's a documentary. You want it to be organic. You want to get a slice of life, you know what I mean? And you can't go too prepared. So I think we managed to get a lot of beautiful shots. The one thing that stresses me out about these documentaries is that you never know. You can't leave the cameras on 24/7. That's the thing. And I feel like every time we would turn off the cameras, Joseph would say or do something amazing that I'm like, God, I wish we got that on camera.
Shit.
So it was 3 days of feeling like that. Every time we turn off the camera, he would say or do something. You're like, oh, shit, I wish we had that. Even though everything we did record is fantastic, I always get the sense that, it's not enough, or I wish we got this, or I wish we got that. So I'm just glad to be done with these 3 days, because I don't have to think about the shots that I didn't get or the lines that I missed. خلاص, now we have to start editing. We haven't started yet. Nadim has dabbled شوي, زبط كم شغلة. We need to sit down and edit it over the next like month and a half. We're going to take our time with it. No promises for a release date, but no summer 2023. Expect summer release blockbuster بالصيفية بتحضروه بالفوكس IMAX.
16 hours of rushes.
We have 16 hours of footage.
Where?
So 16 hours of footage are going to have to be waddled down
To 1 hour.
to 1 hour,
minutes.
maybe 40 minutes. You know, ideally, I don't think this isn't going to be like Shada 90 minutes. This is going to be shorter, but more impactful. We have a teaser for you guys, okay? This is maybe this should. I didn't want to.
It's a masterpiece, by the way.
I didn't want to have a teaser this early because we were very early. I'm
excited because I haven't seen it.
It's episode 100, so you guys get a little treat.
Wow.
So here's a very, very early look at Joseph Merheb, the documentary, or as I like to call it, Kung Fu Jesus.
رح أقول ترتيلة من كلماتي وألحاني وأنا رح رتلها. روحك يا يسوع تقرب من روحي، روحك يا يسوع تقرب من روحي، قلبك يا يسوع يقرب من قلبي، قلبك يا يسوع يقرب من قلبي، نورك يا يسوع ينور دربي، نورك يا يسوع ينور دربي، قربانك يا يسوع يملي حياتي، قربانك يا يسوع يملي حياتي، صليبك يا يسوع يبارك حياتي، صليبك يا يسوع يبارك حياتي، حياتك يا يسوع تملي حياتي، حياتك يا يسوع تملي حياتي.
Wow.
Can I say something?
Please.
Last week من بعد ما سمعتها ضليت عشان 3 أيام عم غنيها.
Yeah, it's very catchy.
It's so incredibly catchy.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been singing this every day since we filmed this documentary.
أنا عم غنيها براسي. This is gonna become a Christian podcast.
This is a Christian bro. I ended up making the most Christian movie I think in the history of movies. This is more of a Christian movie than Passion of the Christ. Mel Gibson, eat your heart out, yeah. He's not ready. So I got two. I don't want to spoil. These happen in the documentary, but I'm too excited. I want to share these. So I got 2 gifts from Joseph that I'm going to cherish for the rest of my life. He gave me this kung fu. I don't know what you call them, a gi, like if it's judo, it's gi. I don't know what this is. A kung fu uniform, just the top, a jacket. I love this thing. I wear it in the documentary for a little bit, and I might frame this. Yeah, and it's beautiful. I don't think he was expecting to give it to me forever. He was just like, he gave it to me to wear, and he saw how happy it made me. He's like, "Oh, you want to keep it?" I'm like, "Can I?" And he also gave me his very own kung fu book, folks. The legend Joseph Merheb has limited copies of his own kung fu book. He gave me a copy which I made him sign for me. And there's also, he gave one to Nadim, there's one for Noor, there's one for Elijah. You each get, they're not signed, but you each get your own Joseph Merheb limited edition Kung Fu book, which is, no, come on.
That's fucking
Come
amazing.
the fuck on, yeah. The prize, talk about a prized possession.
أنا سألته قلت له فيك تمضي لي إياها قال لي بعدين.
I was like, نديها هلا.
But yeah, about the trailer, the shots, the cinematography, what the fuck? This looks so good.
Yeah, we had a couple of references that, Karate Kid from the 80s, that was a big reference, as you can tell by the eagle stance and all of that. Like oldish kung fu stuff. I wanted to make something that gives Joseph, because he's such a talented guy, he doesn't have a lot of nice footage of him. He has a lot of shitty cell phone footage, old footage. I wanted to do something that he can be proud of, you know what I mean? Like give him something badass that he can actually show off his skills without it looking janky. You know, he's 59 years old. He deserves someone to do something like that for him. And I wanted to be that guy, because who else is going to do that?
Thank you.
So, let's show a couple of little like behind the scenes moments, I guess. I mean, here's a fun photo that you guys don't get to see. بس كمان we took him to Dubai.
Wow, look at the silhouette. It's so good.
We got some cool shots over at Lama. We almost didn't go to Marina. It was the last location we went to. We were tired. I was like, then like, fuck it, let's just go. Let's see what we can get. And it's a good thing we went. We got the footage we need.
شفتوا شغل نديم؟
هيدا شغل نديم. هون we took him to. We got some beach footage. Joseph kept insisting on bringing his towels everywhere we went. He's like, في يجيب المناشف? I'm like, no, sure, if you
That
want.
was such a good replication of his voice.
I'm the king of impressions. شو بدنا نعمل. So he took أخذهم. We shot this like really badass kung fu scene وعم بيعمل tai chi in front of the ocean. He's like, في أعمل بالمناشف? I'm like, bro, it's gonna ruin the whole scene. Like, we shot such nice footage. Like, I don't want you just doing this. And where is it gonna fit? So, anyways, he did it at the end. He wanted us to shoot a TikTok for him. So here's that TikTok.
هي قوة التركيز والرب يبارك الجميع.
اللي هيك صار اسمه دخلك؟
Emma, can this is about to stick?
But he had to remake his account like 4 times. وما كان every 2 meters نمشي يجوا شي 5 يسلموا عليه. هون he made us film this TikTok عنده بالبيت to tease the documentary. Literally every 30 minutes he would reference this TikTok and say how amazing it was. انه كيف قدرنا نحكي بلا ما without rehearsing وكيف عفويا طلعوا معنا هالجمل. This is
هيك انه على الصوت كان كتير حلو.
Yeah, and this is the worst TikTok ever. يعني.
أنطوني وأنطوان ونديم وأنا عم نصور فيديو على اليوتيوب عند أنتوني سارغون. حضرونا.
انطرونا محضرين لكم فيلم غير شكل بعد شهر ونص رح ينزل فيلم قصة حياته لجوزيف مرعب.
والرب يبارك الجميع.
Love it.
He looks very proud like this last
It's
shot.
such a, when I'm panicking, I'm like, but at least even then I had the foresight of being like, شهر ونص ما, don't expect it too early. You know, من هلا I'm like not giving people hope. بس انه he kept again like مش معقول شو حلو الفيديو. Then he sent me this.
This made me laugh so much.
He sent me this on my phone like the day after خلصنا تصوير. Boop.
هيدا الفيديو كرمال أنتوني سارغون. والرب يبارك الجميع.
ربي يباركك يا جوزيف.
Bro, it's so funny انه
Sorry, كفي.
كفى.
No, كفي.
It's so funny انه كيف جوزيف بس قعدوا معه هيك على الطاولة تاكلوا. He's such a Gen Z يعني بضل هيك على تليفونه كل الوقت على تيك توك عم بيشوف كومنتس هيك كل الوقت.
He's constantly looking at his TikTok. He doesn't
كل
give a
الوقت
fuck.
ما بيحكي معك.
هلا بيحكي كثير بيخبي القصص بس انه his eyes constantly as soon as you get him next to a Wi-Fi connection انسى.
صحيح.
خلاص.
متكلم عطيته ايباد
Because ما عنده 3G ما عنده 3G and he gets notifications bro 100 per minute. So as soon once he gets into a Wi-Fi connection it's flooded with comments وهيدا وخلص he's just بينبسط. وهلا عم صور فيديو للبحرين. He shoots videos for like countries هلا. حدا طلب مني من مصر اعمل so he's dedicating whole videos to whole countries.
ايه بس هولاكي انه هولاكي are you انه عندك فيديو dedicated لإلك انه كم حدا بالعالم
ما
فوت
في
هيك
ما في كتير. I have a
نزلتها.
signed kung fu book. I have a signed kung fu not signed. I want to get him to sign the shirt كمان. And خلص we spent he's family now. He's family. I took Joseph to my boxing gym. Everyone fell in love with him in my boxing gym. We're adopting him as one of our own يعني خلص.
He's such a sweet guy bro.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna keep visiting him يعني. I can't do this and just never see him again يعني. I'm gonna visit Joseph like once a month moving forward. أنا وناديم نطلع سوا أكفر شيما خلص. We have to. He's like one of our grandpas, you know. We can't just leave him, you know. We can't just leave him there.
تطلع معنا أكيد تاني مرة اثنيناتكم.
Clip it in.
Moving on first, we're gonna move on to our first giveaway of the night, folks. I told you guys this is gonna be a party. I'm نعمل giveaways يمين الشمال. The bros, folks. As we mentioned, we got 2 winners, 2 lucky winners. Got to win a free meal at the bros, and they're taking a loved one. So 4 of y'all are getting to eat some bros. This time we're giving away a hoodie. Remember last time we showed some of their merch?
Their merch, nice.
They have some merch. They got
They're
t-shirts.
really nice.
They got hoodies over at the store. I reached out to the guys, and they are willing to give away a hoodie, folks. I know summer's coming up. If you really want a t-shirt, ask them. Maybe they can give you a t-shirt. But get that hoodie. You can wear it in the winter.
The hoodies are so nice. I can't do
They're
it.
Hoodies,
so
go
cool.
for a hoodie. Go grab that hoodie, y'all. So, if you guys want a chance to win a hoodie from the bros, which again, what needs to be said about the bros that we haven't said yet? Delicious burgers. العالم فوق بعضها. They've just relocated. بمار مخيل. They are at where Sage Parlor used to be, and they're literally facing like Smoking Bun and all those other places. It's extremely badass, and I fucking love their barbecue chicken sandwich. I'm waiting for it to يكون في less عجقة شوي so I can just go and eat knowing that there's not going to be a wait. But I love the dudes at the bros. It's family owned, family operated. Again, the bros were behind the counter serving people, helping run the restaurant. Their beef and chicken are fresh, never frozen, which is essential. And you can taste it. You can always taste the difference. So, if you want a chance to win a hoodie from the bros, just write any comment, okay? Don't just write hashtag brosdnw. اكتبوا شيء. We love you guys. Happy 100th, you know? Be nice.
حطوا effort.
اكتبوا شيء comment. And next to that comment, اكتبوا hashtag brosdnw. هيك we enter you for the bros giveaway. Alrighty. We have other giveaways كمان جايين. So, ضلكن معنا.
Can I say أنا نقيت last week's winners?
أكيد.
I chose the nice comments. So I know be nice.
Okay, yeah. And I said it was going to be random, but Noor did not go for random comments. She's choosing Azawa.
شفتهم كلهم.
So, again, Noor is going to be choosing all the winners. Whatever you think Noor is going to like, go for it. Good luck. Thanks again for the bros for sponsoring us. Sanjad, we really appreciate it. Yeah, we love teaming up with cool young businesses that, you know, reflect صورة لبنان نحن بنحبها. From what I know, they're going to be opening up in Dubai eventually, and things are going well for the bros, man.
They're great.
Things are going
They
well.
deserve
We
it.
love you, the bros.
Anjad, thank you. Anjad, بنحبكم كتير شباب. Let's keep the show going. We're going to be smashing some piñatas a little bit later, folks. Okay, there's some surprises in these piñatas.
Can't wait.
We have a Spider-Man piñata over there that منه مبين هلا. He's off cam.
هذا السيكرت بينياتا.
We're moving on, folks. Spiderverse. You guys know me. Jeep, go get that Spider-Man piñata.
وهيك ما مبين.
Go get that Spider-Man. نحكي عن هيدا the next topic. It's relevant, يعني. It's relevant. أنا بتعرفوني, folks. It's because it's filled with Dr. Food wafers. Put it حدك. Why are you bringing them to me? This was a tweet from Anis Tabit, Lebanon's favorite movie critic. He said, "Bad news for Spider-Man fans in Lebanon. Spiderverse has been postponed and will not release tomorrow." Yeah, that was supposed to be last week, I think. Make of that what you will. Halla, news has been making it around the interwebs. And no, it's been postponed till June 22nd. Spiderverse. I thought, by the way, I'm a big Spider-Man fan. Got the Spider-Man tattoo right here. Got my Spider-Man art. Got Spider-Man, the 60s collection of cartoons right there. I got that Spider-Man piñata. I am probably the biggest Spider-Man fan in Lebanon. I even have Spider-Man on our alcohol branding, which if Disney or Marvel found out about, they would not be happy. So, anyways, this tweet is directly speaking to my heart. And I may or may not have ran into Anis when we were watching Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and he may or may not have told me something like this. I wasn't allowed to speak of it, or I don't want to get Anis in trouble. ما قال لي شيء, okay? Allegedly. But I stayed quiet. But now it looks, وبلبنان, you know, when they say postponed, it usually ends up being
banned.
It happened last time with Thor: Love and Thunder. بتتذكر Thor? وين Thor? ما في Thor. What happened to Thor? ما كان في Thor. So هلا رح يعملونا زت تدرب مع Spiderverse. طب ليش? Is there a gay Spider-Man in there? ما بنعرف. Anis, give you a couple more tweets. What might have happened is maybe they're trying to censor something. Yeah, maybe there's a scene that they're going to try to cut out. وبينزلوه on the 22nd. Maybe they're waiting إنه هلا شوي عايش قبل السنة في Fast X وفي Little Mermaid. Maybe they think that by releasing it on June 22nd, they can sell a bit more tickets. Honestly, I don't know. I'm pessimistic. I think the movie's not going to come out. Personally.
I don't think so لأنه I read like somewhere ما بعرف how true it is في a gay Spider-Man. Or a lesbian one. Like
there's probably
LGBT reference.
There's most likely an LGBT reference, بس انه كمان يعني هلا نزل Fast X وفيه Gal Gadot يعني وGal Gadot.
يا وش ضحكت بس بينت بالاخر.
They ban her other movies. ما في consistency عنا بلبنان. Like they ban هيدا because is Israeli, but this they don't ban it. This was gay. This isn't gay. They all over the place. Sorry, what were you saying?
ماشي they ban stuff وقت عبالهم انه اوقات هيك it's insane.
It's not consistent.
Super inconsistent. So هلا Spider-Man might be banned. And I'm just upset about it. And again, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Into the Spiderverse was fantastic when I watched that like 5 years ago. It was so emotional. Better than all the recent Tom Holland Spider-Man movies.
It's so good, I forget the movie Spiderverse.
I'm very excited for Spiderverse. Everyone is saying it's fantastic. It's getting amazing reviews. It's the #1 rated movie على Letterboxd. All that shit. I just want to see it بلا spoilers. And stop banning movies again. Lebanese cinemas are struggling. Stop banning movies. I'm going to give you guys an update when I'm waiting on the 22nd. But نحضر Spiderverse. I even have the Spiderverse comics. And again, guys, I'm a legit fan. I got the OG Spiderverse comics when they were coming out in mid 2010. I bought all of them. I have the whole fucking series and a bunch of the side comics. خلاص يعني.
تعرف بدي بس اقول شغله عن الامن العام بلبنان.
Go.
بس كنت عم اقدم ماي موفي ليطلع لي اذن تصوير. حضروا اوكي. فبس حضروا انا عم بحضر حده يعني بيجي هيك at some point in my movie there is a mother that hugs her son ماشي يعني اكتر شيء بدقوا بعد مو هيك قاعد هيك قال له في عبطه طلعت شيء قلت له فهمتوا يا بهيم للفيلم قلت لك امه امه مش انه يعني حتى الدريسز تبع الدريس that she was wearing كتير طويله وما في شيء انه مبين.
شو بدها تكجوا للصبي؟ شو عم بيصير؟
وابنها
يا الله شو هالمشاكل
قال لي
عندهم
في عبطه شو بعمل كل كونسبت تبع فيلم هو ما يعني هو مربوط بهالعبطه.
برو امن العام رح يكيفوا اذا بنحضرهم جوزيف مرعب. كله
صراحة.
يسوع
كله
وتراتيل
4 نجيل
وتراتيل وشو ما بدك يعني.
لانه اصلا مجبورين at any point مجبورين.
برو نحن الكنايس رح يصيروا يعبوا باسات وياخذوا العالم يحضرون دوكيومنتري تبعنا. Bro, I swear it's gonna be like Passion of the Christ. Speaking of movies, Little Mermaid has been out. Have any of you guys seen the live action remake of the Little Mermaid?
يس
انا لا
حضرته؟
انا حضرته بس it was a shitty cam rip. That's not I'm not gonna give more information how I got it بس انه لانه I didn't wanna tolerate. عرفت حيكون في كتير اولاد بقلب السينما and I couldn't watch it like this.
Let me tell you about my experience. Folks, I went and I saw The Little Mermaid in a movie theater.
How was it?
By myself. Let me just tell you guys. Ever since I got my job recently, like a little over 2 weeks ago, I know my prime time to go to the movies is daytime. بروح على الساعة 2. The cinema is empty. ما في حدا في شي موظف واحد ما مهتم بكل شيء. I go. I watch movies alone. No one bothers me. I don't bother anybody. It's nice. It's nice. And I love watching movies alone. It's kind of how I like doing
في
it.
زيت شخص بيعطيك بوب كورن بيعطيك تيكت بيروح بيمثل
بينادي في الحمام بينادي في الكابينه بيروح بيحط لي بدك ميكس بوب كورن كراميل. سوري ما فينا نخلطهم استاذ. Anyways. أنا that's when I go. هلا now that I have a job I'm not gonna dip out at 2 p.m. وروح أحضر فيلم وأرجع على الشغل ما فينا unfortunately. So I have to go with the regulars, with the normies on Thursday night, Friday night or Saturday. I can't Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday because I have either boxing or I'm Sawir podcast. So I went on Friday right after work at 5 p.m. You know what? It's 5 p.m. Bro, what? I'm gonna go Saturday and Sunday when all the kids are off. I'm like, it's 5 o'clock. Maybe they're still coming out of school. مش هيكون في حدا. Bro, رحت على بسيط بي. As I'm going up the escalator, bro, I just heard the kids yelling, "Mami, ne cours pas, tu vas. Attention, mami." والولاد عم بيركضوا. وكيس que tu veux manger, Jimmy? Tu veux du popcorn? وكله عم بيحبي والأهالي والأميات والهيدا. I'm like, oh fuck, bro. I went to buy the ticket. It's already awkward when you go buy a ticket to an adult movie and you're alone. They're like, لحالك? So this time I was like, hi, please, with Little Mermaid على 5. She's like, لحالك? This time she sounded concerned though. Like, لحالك? مش concerned for me, concerned for the children, which she should be. She's like, I'm like, when? I'm like, where? دجا في كتير عالم قاعدين. She's like, pick your seat. I'm like, I have to sit far from all these people. I'm like, أنا بدي. There was a row. كان يتشوي لقدام. So alone. I'm like هون. She's like هيدي كتير قريبة على السكرين. I'm like بس إنه لحالي. I'm like طب how about here? She's like هادك على جنب هيك تكون بعيد عن الأولاد. I don't know if she was doing it to protect me إنه تما ينزعج من الأولاد or to protect the children from me.
I think قصدي إنه كمان ضجة وهيك.
I think it's both, man. Honestly, someone should have called the cops يعني on me. Like, if you're in the Little Mermaid and you see a 32-year-old man قاعد لحاله عم بيحضر the Little Mermaid, like I would call the cops on me. That was fucking weird, and I instantly regretted it. So I'm like, I'm already here. Like, I want to. I know it's sad. Why did you want to watch Little Mermaid in the theater? I grew up on those like classic 90s Disney movies. Yeah. So Aladdin, Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, and Little Mermaid. Then I have an older sister. Those are on rotation VHS عنا بالبيت all the fucking time. Those movies were in the background. The theater. We used to have the CD, the Disney soundtrack album. It was like a 2-disc set. We were very into Disney, me and my sister. So these movies were, weirdly enough, a seminal part of my childhood. Little Mermaid too. Yeah, I knew every song, even like the Les Poissons, like that. They cut the Poisson song out of the fucking movie, which pissed me off. That was the one song I was looking forward to. The fucking film where they're chopping off. That was such a cool, but it would have been too scary maybe for kids. Anyways, so I'm there in the theater. Normally, you know me. I've told you guys stories. إذا حدا بيفوت, they leave the door open. بعمل مشكل وسكر الباب وعمول don't. I'm very picky about my theater experience. هون, I'm in a theater full of children. I'm not allowed to complain. يعني هون, it's not about me. It's about the kids. It's mostly little girls with their moms. They're taking literally flash photography بالسينما, and a girl is like posing, holding her popcorn, and her mom is taking a picture. Well, then basically the whole theater was people with their flashlights on. At every moment, إذا حدا if a girl عطا seat, إما بتفتح الفلاشلايت وهيك بتصير, "Mami, tu vas bien?" You see, the whole time the movie was on, there was like 6 iPhone flashlights shining at the same time. هيك كأنه fucking spotlight show. حدا عطس مامي تشي سواف بتضوي لها الفلاش لايت هيك. They want to go to the bathroom بيضووا الفلاش لايت. There was literally 7 flashlights دايما و kids asking
So
questions.
funny.
The most يعني normally if this was like let's say like a movie that I cared about كنت ضربت حدا. I would have hit someone. بس I'm
خلى
like,
وراحت وضربت ولد.
بس imagine I'm in the Little Mermaid. It's a movie for little girls and I'm yelling at a little girl and her mom ruining their experience. So I'm like, Anthony, this isn't about you. Just shut the fuck up. I literally ما قلت شي لحدا. I watched the movie. I learned to listen around the 12 kids yelling around me. I learned to ignore the 7 flashlights عم بيعملوا هيك. And I kind of enjoyed the movie and I learned to I came out of that theater a more patient man. And I think I learned something.
It changed you.
I grew as a human. You know what I mean? So
Bravo.
I was very impressed with myself because again, normally I kill people. Was the movie okay? It was super average and it's literally the Little Mermaid. مثل ما هو, they just took out Les Poissons song. It's a little longer than the cartoon. Yeah, I was just curious. Super average. Super.
My like I would rate it a 7 I guess or 6 حتى like في اشياء زي those songs ما حبيتهم ابدا.
Yeah, the new song.
And when she lost her voice وحطوا اغاني عم تغنيهم براس I didn't like this at all.
Yeah, she's just like Halle Bailey. Her voice is fantastic.
Wow,
she's so like, dude, I got goosebumps when she was singing that fucking song, like part of their world or
Melissa
whatever.
McCarthy as Ursula was great.
Melissa McCarthy was good as Ursula, but no, Halle Bailey is really a star.
Yeah.
Like, man, that girl can fucking sing. She got some pops, boy.
هي واختها they sing.
She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. Like anyone complaining, she's black. Shut the fuck up. She's fucking beautiful. She looks like a mermaid, bro. She doesn't look like a real person. Just yeah, I'm glad no one called the cops on me. You know, I will never do this again ever in my life.
Which cinema did you go to?
بس دبي الأولاد مامي tu veux un popcorn. Anyways ماشي الحال.
انت كمان كيف 5 ونص قلت بيكونوا هلا بعدهم بالمدرسة؟ متى اخر مرة
On a
من
Friday
المدرسة؟
night.
And I was like they هلا bro no قلت 7 o'clock they're definitely all out of school. Their mom is gonna take them. قلت 5 maybe it's close and ما لحقوا. They just got home from school. يلا دغري على السينما. Apparently دغري على السينما. You know, it was crazy. Anyways, well, it's time to celebrate. Hon, it says on the topics, looking back on 100 episodes.
Oof.
Let's do it, folks. يلا. 100 episodes. شو بدكم تحكوا يا جماعة? 100. First of all, عن جد, into the viewers, thank you
عن جد
for watching for 100 episodes. Yeah, and I'm shocked. When I started this, I had no idea how long it was gonna last. Yeah, and I never would have guessed 100 episodes with 2.5 years. Never. I thought I would have been done with this. من زمان. You know, I'm shocked sometimes that we're still not done. But hey, what?
For some reason.
Can't complain. We're still going. So Ento, I like we're gonna get into this in detail. But so no, Ento, what do you guys? I love your experiences.
First of all, أنا ونور صرنا officially سنة و9 أشهر معك.
You guys joined on episode 35 or 36? 34. Wow.
That's crazy.
So 66
We
episodes.
passed
That's
هيك.
crazy.
وعن جد كان في it was a journey of ups and downs we grew like كيف we became a family ما بنطيق بعض يات بنحب بعض at the same fucking time.
I hate you guys but
وعن جد we hate you too ما تعطى الهم. So I'm grateful for this experience Sargon و this beautiful Do Not Warriors experience. I didn't script this by the way.
مبين.
كلها.
Thank you. That's so sweet. How has your life changed ever since being on the podcast?
We're like micro celebrities now.
Basically.
Yeah.
When I go to Beirut, I get recognized more. But how did it change? You cover my rent. For this changed.
That's great. That's great. Did you guys?
أنا كمان.
I barely leave the house. When I do leave the house, I do get recognized. But plus, you guys are younger. You're more social than I am. Plus, you guys are a better reflection of the show's impact. Because in my mind, it's like no one watches this. Because like I make the show when it started during COVID. So when I never went out, no one was going out. So I never had the impression that people watch the show. I'm always shocked when someone tells me they watch it because I'm like, who even watches this?
أنا like I'm still
Plus Noor
shocked
gets recognized
sometimes.
أكتر شيء.
أنا like I go out.
You
a
go out
lot.
the most.
Everywhere I go حتى like at like random house party where like I know 2 people بيجونس like they come up to me and they say hi and it's fucking amazing like
That's cool.
كمان every time someone comes up and says hi and like it makes my whole night.
So you like it when people walk up to you?
I love it like it's
Okay,
so
cool.
flattering it's flattering and humbling by the way and
Hey,
أول شيء مين أنا ما
It
حدا.
feels so awkward, right?
It's so awkward because I don't know what to tell them and literally like عادة hi كيف.
And I've been lucky. The few times I go out, sometimes like on like first dates with people. For some reason, almost every time I'm out on a first date with someone, I get recognized and get asked for a picture, which always helps, by the way. When you're out on a date, they're like, hey, sorry, I'm like, excuse me, ma'am. Let me take a picture with this fan right here. And I always make the same joke, like, I paid him to come here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that has happened to me before.
I ain't funny, but no. To all of you guys who come up to me when I'm on a date, thank you, because you really do make me look so much more like legit. And I'm like, I host this silly podcast on YouTube. They're like, this guy's fucking stupid. But then when someone walks up, just automatically gives you that credibility.
يعني مرة this happened عرس my boss اسمها فايك بحبها, she watches the show. So basically I was saying hi to like the owner of the company وعم بتعرف عليه وهيك. Then this guy walks up, he's like, I don't know you بس فينا بحضر البودكاست. We took a picture with me, I was like, يا لطيف.
In front of your boss?
Huh? So I was like, شفته, you hired the celebrity.
That's cool. That's
It's always great.
That
it's
happened.
Always great.
That happened once in front of my boss too. Like a year and a half ago. We were still early. We were like doing a lunch meeting. But it's like someone walked up to me in front of me and my whole team. Like, dude, I love your show, man. Thank you. Can we take a picture? It was like, it just made me look legit in front of everyone. I'm like, you see that? It's not just a hobby, that podcast. You know, people watch. But no, I do feel, yeah. Now that we're at 100 episodes, like my body. Sometimes I wonder, like, does anyone still watch this? Like my body, it feels like.
I still get surprised though.
ليك انا كمان انا on Friday في حدا
انت you're a newest addition انت.
ايه بس في حدا قاريين في عالم في group of people كمان بالشغل و they recognize me وتصوروا معي بقول لكم كلكم هاي. I'm trying to search for the picture يعني.
نارين بالشغل؟
قاريين
yeah.
Hello قاريين.
Grand Factory يعني.
يعطيك العافية. Grand Factory. I take it back. شو؟
That's the picture. بقول لكم هاي.
Hey guys, well, you gotta speak with your owners. بدك تحكي مع البosses يا جماعة. ضبطوا لنا إياها بالجراند فاكتوري. أنا نديم دايما he stabs me in the back. مين ما he works with everyone, all the backstabbers. Nadim number one backstabber.
Number one.
Grand Factory بتحب تشتغل معه. مين كمان؟
مين كمان؟
ما بعرف.
أنت قول ما بعرف.
We discuss history of عم نشوف the history of the show today. How everyone feels about the show. Are you guys still happy to be on the show?
Yeah.
Are you guys kind of getting sick of it?
إيه. بالأول it was great and fun and exciting. بعدين وصلت لpoint أنا personally هلا I'm opening up. وصلت لpoint أنه what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, that's me every
what
day.
the fuck بس أنه it went away وأنه it's exciting.
تفهم
what
شوي
really helps أنه the people that come up to me وبيحكوني وهيك.
You like the fame.
I don't
like the fame.
Actually, as we were like any more famous, I wouldn't have liked it because I know the level that
That's
we're
good,
at
I
now
guess.
is enough.
Well, yeah, I do agree. Like, and I joke around that we're not like the show isn't that popular enough. I just like if we get to 10,000 subscribers, honestly, that's all I want. I don't want to be like a majorly famous because already like I love it when people walk up to me when I go out. But sometimes when I'm at a bar, I just want to like chill and not think about the podcast. And I end up like someone walks up to me and they end up wanting to talk to me about the podcast for like 20 minutes. I'm just outside. I want to smoke a cigarette. They're like, let's talk about the show for 20 minutes. I'm like, you people are amazing. Anjed, I love you guys. But sometimes when I don't want to think about the show, I have to. So imagine like if everyone I was running into like knew me and wanted to talk about the show, I probably would have gone crazy. Yani, I can handle this level of fame. Even this level of fame, I'm like, I don't want to leave the house. So, yalla, if I go there, I'm going to run into people who hate it. By the way, if you guys see me, please walk up and say hello. I'm not trying to be hey that person. I'm just always in my own head. And when I run into someone, I think that happened with... Sometimes I feel like I didn't give them like a good... Sometimes I feel like...
Impression.
Like I thought I was having lunch with someone like a month ago. And then I ran into someone at Divi. Then they walked away. And then for like the next 10 minutes, I was worried that I was weird in my interaction with the fan. And that like I didn't give them a nice enough memory. I was like, was I weird? Was I funny? Did I seem happy? Did I seem unhappy to meet them? The whole time I was like, man, like, did I fuck that up? So I'm in my own head. I'm my own biggest critic. Every time we make an episode, I'm like, this is the worst episode ever. All of
the
that.
worst documentary ever.
أنا كل شيء I have imposter syndrome. I constantly feel like I'm not good enough. I constantly feel like the show that we do isn't good enough. Shocked that people are watching.
بدك therapy.
I definitely need therapy.
But
I think maybe my biggest not struggle, but I'm like I guess at this point I'm just gonna be real with you guys. Like we've done 100 episodes. Our average views are like 6,500 up to 7,000 sometimes now. Like the show's doing better than ever before, but I'm still like okay, we've done. Is all this effort and all this time worth 6,000 to 7,000 views? Sometimes I'm not sure about it, but then I get the response from you guys, and you guys seem to love it. I'll be honest. I think Patreon is the reason the show is still going, because I'm kind of stuck in a loop where I can't stop the show. Let me explain for a second. Let's say I want to take a break for a month. Like, I'm not sure if I want to keep going with this podcast, and I'd like to take a month and a half off to think about it. If you do that, you can't expect to keep all your patrons. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, well, I'm here to support you. What are you doing with the money, etc. They might cancel. So let's say in a month and a half or two, I decide, you know what? I have decided I want to continue with this podcast. Well, maybe I've just lost half of my patrons. Now I can't afford to pay my interns, my team that helped make the show possible. So all of a sudden, I can't do the show anymore. So I feel like I have to keep the show going to keep the patrons, to keep the interns, because without the interns, there's no show. Without the show, there's no patrons. It's kind of like a loop where I can't, like, we take a month off every year for Christmas. That's it. Because ما بسترجع to take any more time off, because if I take more time off, patrons might decide to leave. I can't pay the interns. I can't do the show. So it's kind of ما فينا نوقف in a way. And I know that sounds fucked up, and it kind of is in some ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, we skipped last week. I'm not going to lie. It was a beautiful week. I haven't had a Tuesday to myself in 2.5 years. I haven't had a Wednesday to myself in 2.5 years, because every Wednesday I used to edit. Now I have to watch the episode and correct it at night. So I work on Wednesday, then I know I have to be home at night because I have to correct an episode. So I wouldn't mind getting my life back. You know, this podcast has affected my social life a lot. It's taken 2 to 3 days away of my week every week. For 2.5 years, it's crazy. And I was telling my boxing coach, I'm like, I've been doing this for every week for 2.5 years. He's like, man, I would have gone fucking crazy. It's like, every week for 2.5, like, imagine an episode of Squid Game. This isn't Squid Game Center. You know what I mean? A TV show every week. This is what we've been doing. People sometimes, and I don't want ما بربي حجميلة حدا who thank us for our hard work, but it is, I know it seems we're sitting here, we're fucking around, we're joking and shit, but it is a lot of hard work. We don't have guests. We just write 6 questions. We gotta fucking find topics. Shit needs to happen. No one's been doing shit for like the past 3 weeks. Everyone's calm. I need more topics, folks. I need shit to go crazy. So no, it's hard. It is tiring to do the show. I don't know how much longer we can keep doing it, to be honest with you. Like I said at the beginning, I don't expect this to make it to episode 200.
Who knows?
But no, I know.
Time will tell.
I know. It ain't making it to episode 200. But so no, I as long as we're having fun, and I want to keep having fun, that's the most important thing. You know what I mean? As long as we're having fun, as long as we have something to say. Okay, my fear is, I'm not gonna lie, yani, I enjoy being relevant.
Yeah.
Yani, I have an opinion right now with this show. This show gives me a platform, and I have a platform where I have an opinion that people care about hearing. You know what I mean? Like, when something happens, I like knowing that people give a shit about my opinion. Losing the show, I'm gonna lose that privilege. I know as soon as I stop this podcast, 2-3 weeks later, everyone's gonna forget this ever existed. Like, people move on. There's so much content. There's so much entertainment. There's so much media fighting for your attention that it's crazy that we have 6,000-7,000 people watching us
Keep
every
in mind,
week.
I'm pretty sure it's more than usually do not worry اللي بيحضروها. They're like a group of friends that watch one video, for example.
صح
Not
كمان.
necessarily. And I watch this stuff usually on my own. But regardless, you're right. بس إنه كمان I don't want to lose. Again, mission, like, I never leave the house. I don't interact with a lot of people. But so I like knowing that my voice matters, because in a world like this, Kamena, where there's so much noise and everyone feels like a number and that, like, you're so insignificant, this show makes me feel significant sometimes.
Oh, that's nice.
But once, and all of us, Yana, we all can use this platform. And losing it, and if I stop the show, I can't just in like 2 years, hey, I'm back. No one's going to care. People change, people's tastes change. Even this format might become outdated in like 6 months, a year from now. People might be wondering, like, how the fuck did we watch that show for as long as we did? It's so outdated. It's so repetitive, whatever. Anyways, any last comments from you guys?
Yeah.
There's a... No, you made a video.
montage.
You made a montage.
Right.
I completely forgot about
I
that.
forgot I didn't watch it. تكون fresh reaction.
Let's... 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Oh, by the way, I brought... This is the first... To celebrate... I didn't want to wear it again. I wore it last week. But here is the first t-shirt I ever wore, folks, on this podcast. I wanted just to hang it here. And I'm wearing the hat. I'm wearing the Bernie Sanders hat from episode 1. But it's here in spirit, folks. It smells good.
Can you wear it to be episode 20?
I wore it in episode 20 as well. Yeah, I wanted to. Just now, who cares? I don't want to wear it again. Let's watch this montage.
All
right, I think we are recording. Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of Do Not Worry. I am your host Anthony, coming to you from the heart of Beirut in Jaitewe.
So innocent.
I would really appreciate if you guys could like and subscribe. Liking this video would help out just because this is a brand new YouTube channel, brand new show. It's going to get buried in the algorithm on YouTube. No one's ever going to find this.
Which it did.
Howdy everybody, welcome to episode 10 of Do Not Worry. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 20 of Do Not Worry. Welcome to the Do Not Worry Awards, folks. Welcome to episode 30 of Do Not Worry. Welcome to episode 34 featuring the interns. Wave hello. Welcome to episode 40, joined by Noor the intern. 50 episodes of support my beautiful interns, folks. Episode 62 of Do Not Worry. It's the interns' birthdays. Both their birthdays are this week.
Your birthdays are coming up, aren't they?
Radiant
No way.
cat pot. You can put whatever you want in this cat pot. A cash bouquet. Folks, if you're gonna give someone cash, might as well
Best
give them a
gift
cash
ever.
bouquet. You know,
بيبعتوا لي
09
واتساب
with
كل
the
يوم
interns.
صاروا.
How's it going, interns?
It's going fine. نور انت كيفك؟
Look at you sharing a mic.
A nice mic
Like
grab.
peasants.
The mute.
At least I can mute you guys. That was
Hey
fun.
everybody, welcome to the Do Not Worry Awards, the second annual Do Not Worry Awards, episode 84
Mafi
of Do Not
Nadim's
Worry.
first
A
episode.
brand new episode of Do Not Worry. Glad you could join us. We're joined by Nadim. How's it going, Nadim?
Hey guys.
Well, happy Thursday, folks. Welcome to a brand new episode of Do Not Worry. I'm your host, Anthony, with Nadim and Elijah.
Hey guys.
كل الميكسات. Episode 99 of Do Not Worry.
Hi.
It's been a while. It's a reunion, folks. It's a
The
family
originals
reunion.
are back.
The
After
twin
20
turns.
seconds. OGs are back. On that note, I would like to thank you guys for watching
That's
the first
right.
episode of Do Not Worry. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the
at the
channel, I
lighting.
would really love it if you guys could
هيك
subscribe.
انخرب.
So bad.
Hit the like button, leave a comment.
بقى
Let me
حط
know if
flash
there's topics that
التليفون.
you guys would like me to discuss. Follow me on Instagram at Anthony Sargon. There's also the Do Not Worry podcast page that you can follow on Instagram. All these links are going to be at the bottom. Thank you guys so much for watching.
It wasn't even the lighting.
I really appreciate it.
انت قاعد
And
بكل-
the lighting was the same,
Have
just
the-
the lockdown.
the camera settings.
Oh,
كتير
I've
قاعد بphases.
I was so
بشكلك.
hopeful.
Hey bro, you have so many hairstyles.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's the beauty of being a podcaster, bro. You just no one gives a fuck. عن جد guys, thank you so much. يعني نشكركم للأودينس عن جد
Audience.
كثير.
شكراً على الدعم.
يلا,
يلا.
on to the next.
في الابس.
Beautiful.
شكرا على الدعم.
Folks, it's time for another giveaway. And this time from our favorite bar in all of Lebanon, 16mm bar in Jamaica, folks. Look, I'm not going to read any of the messaging, and I have a list. I have, all the sponsors. I have a whole document ready with fun facts. Because I know everything I need to know about 16mm. It's an awesome bar, okay? And they're giving one lucky winner the chance to win a $100 voucher for you to spend any way you like. You want to invite your friends after work and look cool in front of all your coworkers because you're inviting everyone and you're paying for everyone's drinks.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
so
do it.
cool.
You want to take them out for brunch and drop a hundo, get everybody some good puff pastries and some cookies and stuff. You can fucking do it. Okay? So, how can you win? Well, leave a nice little comment under this video with the hash.
هون in the comments.
Yeah,
down
make
below.
يعني
لا،
Noor
نور
has to be
يعني.
convinced.
لا،
The
نور.
comment hashtag
نور.
16DNW. So اكتبوا شي, we love you guys, best show ever, hashtag 16DNW. And maybe if you want to tell us like who you plan on taking with you. And 16mm are so fucking awesome. Hadi, the owner, our friend,
We
who
love
we
Hadi.
love.
He's such a
We
nice
love
guy.
you, Hadi.
Not only is he giving one of you guys $100, he's giving us a $100 voucher to go spend as a family together. So the four of us are invited to 16mm, and we have a hundo to drop on Hadi and the crew over there. So for us to get whatever we want. So,
بس بدك.
so we're gonna be doing that very soon.
One more thing, and the comments ما بدي اياهم flattering me. I want like genuinely nice comments.
Yeah, nothing
إنه
creepy,
مين
guys.
بدكم تاخدوا your
بتروحي معي على
sister, your
16
brother.
mm.
It's like creepy automatic disqualification. Muffy, automatic DQ. 16mm folks, they offer brunch every day, and they're open every day except for Sundays. Sometimes they'll open on Sundays, but you just have to double check on their
Yeah.
Instagrams. Usually they're closed. They serve brunch and awesome like breakfast food in the morning. And in the afternoon, they have these awesome, starting at like 6 p.m., it turns into a bar, the bar that you know and love with all their delicious cocktails and signature drinks, and the evening menu with, different sorts of food that you can get. It's really such an awesome bar. There's always like movies playing in the background. It's movie themed. If you're a movie lover like myself, if you're a nerd, you're going to feel right at home. And again, $100 voucher for you to spend and enjoy any way you see fit. So leave a comment in the comment section. Hashtag 16DNW for a chance to get that $100 voucher. And thank you once again to our friends at 16mm in Jamaica. Folks, the best bar in Beirut, particularly in
The Middle
Jamaica.
East كمان.
In the Middle East, the whole fucking region, folks. It is the best bar. Anjad, we love it. And if you want to try my favorite drink over there, the May Parker, I think you can't go wrong with that drink. What's your favorite drink over there? ما تقولي لي فودكا ريد بول.
بتقول جin 7 up.
فودكا اناناس.
شو بتحبي؟
No, recently I've been drinking Aperol Spritz.
Oh, fancy now. Aperol. ايه كز هاد فودكا ريد بول مش حتقطع.
يا عمي I don't drink vodka أصلاً.
What were you were
من
drinking?
وين طلعت هالشي؟
It was like a Jack and Coke or something. You were drinking
Rum and Coke.
Rum and Coke. خلاص.
طيب it's so good.
We need to upgrade from
Rum and
rum and
Coke
Coke.
طيب, bro.
We need to, خلاص. You guys are like young. Rum and Coke.
لا الكوكتيلز هول هيدا.
خلاص. Moving on, folks. Thank you to 16mm. We love you guys. Yalla, we're keeping on this giveaway bonanza. Episode 100. It's a celebration. Yalla, بعد زقفة. بعد زقفة.
Right now a wave or really?
بعد زقفة. We have enough people to do wave يعني.
فعلا.
بلش.
Yeah.
شو عنا؟ Nadim, ما تتحمل.
كملها.
Before you do the wave, Nadim, we got to talk about the music video you've just been in. So it's time to point fingers and laugh a little bit, okay?
This is so funny.
This is my vibe.
في قبل ما نحضر اعمل disclaimer.
طب
or
دي
not?
Give us the
What is
disclaimers
this?
because we're not here to make fun of the artist. Please talk about the artist who
About
made
me,
the music
أنا بس.
video. انت talk about
Yeah.
your music video على السريع.
Okay, that was. أول شيء كل العالم اشتغل على music videos. Music video are amazing from the singer to the director of photography to the director.
I'm sure we're not here to make fun of
Yeah.
anyone or the music video or the song. The song.
It's me.
The song is performed by Sada Mansour, who I follow on Instagram.
Yeah, Sarah, I love you so much.
I've never met her. She seems like such a nice person. We're here to support local artists. She is pursuing her passion
Play يلا.
for singing.
قبل
Best folks, Nadim was in the music video as
Yeah.
the romantic interest. This is awkward as fuck. I'm sorry, Nadim. We love you. We don't have to comment on this. All right. And I've been in a music video before. Thank the heavens, it has been deleted off the internet. No offense to whoever made that music video. I think you're very talented. But you know, I'm glad. Thank you for taking that down. I'm gonna say that we're gonna mute this just in case في copyright. You know, I don't want to be copyrighted.
Like قبل. While I was shooting the music video وحياة الله I have messages. الشيء الوحيد اللي كان عم فكر فيه هو انت وانت انت عم تحكوا عني. You're commenting on me.
Of course, this is gonna happen, bro. You know what I'm saying.
No way.
You guys you gotta pick your projects.
بعد
You
شغلة
gotta be aware of this stuff before you say yes to things.
بعد شغلة هيك أبشع فاز لشعراتي مع أبشع إنه hair style كمان. I had to be.
We're
like
gonna
that
watch it
for
on
the
you.
character.
This isn't the full music video. This is a 30-second teaser that was put on her Instagram page. So let's check it out.
First time acting كمان.
We got Nadim here. They're looking at each other. He's doing now. Look at those weird ass dance moves. Hello, we're gonna go back to those dance moves, Matraf. He's doing the. He's doing
this.
What are you doing, Nadim?
I had to. That
Who
was the direction.
Who was giving you these dance directions?
The only reference was coming by my name.
Oh, we gotta move in for a steamy kiss. Are those your hands touching? Okay, so this is the end of the clip. I screenshotted this moment, which I think is literally right here. Like, what are you doing, man? What is that looking at?
The only
I'm sorry.
reference was coming by my name.
You do something cringy. We're gonna call it out here. Elijah's been in commercials. We've commented on all of those.
I don't mind.
مش تاركين شيء لإلايجا مش عامله مش حاكين عنه. Now's your turn.
لا it's
Explain yourself.
No, don't explain yourself.
Explain yourself.
ليك
Were you paid enough to make this face?
صراحة yes thank you للproduction يعني.
So you were paid enough يعني. No regrets.
لا أبدا.
No regrets.
صراحة.
Okay.
حتى يعني.
By the way, Elijah, keep this picture up as we're talking.
Yeah, I know.
Machila. Zoom in كمان sometimes. I have a more full one here. بس إنه لا.
ليك the only reference صراحة was call me by my name.
The reference
By
is
your
like,
name.
the reference must have been Anthony watching Little Mermaid. Is that the reference they gave you?
Sure.
The reference they must have given you was looked like a 32-year-old man watching Little Mermaid alone in the movie theater. This is what you're looking like right there.
Call me by your
ما
name.
بعرف.
The reference أكتر إنه give shada.
It's like a
ايه
very
كمان هيدا تبع
Looks like
what's
shit.
happening.
بس لا it's not bad لأنه it's Nadim he pulled it off وخلص. don't feel bad
صراحة
about it.
كacting experience as my first acting experience بقى برد غيرت
shouldn't have
حياتي.
this in the background هيك. Yeah.
بس شلت شوت منا في محل he's like
No, he's doing. Look, watch. I didn't remove anything. Oh.
لك وين اوكي ما شاتها.
Y'all look like you're having a good time at that party.
لما yeah لا it was
Who's that guy? Is he like? Are you competing with another guy?
I guess he's the bigger version of me أنا يعني هي عم تتذكر.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Well,
it.
that makes sense for the hair and
okay.
stuff. Look at your hands touching, so romantic.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you guys want to see the full music video, you can find it on YouTube. Is there more awkward stuff with you
Yeah,
in there?
there's
Oh, there's the kiss.
Yeah, the
Ooh,
kiss.
I haven't
You
seen
did
that
not
yet.
get the kiss.
ما حضرت تخيل الفيديو.
ليك بس
This
انه عن
was
جد
enough for
ترى
me.
ممتاز صراحة سارة حلو الميوزك فيديو.
You already got paid. Stop kissing ass. بكفي. Moving on, folks. Ooh, Almaza. So this Almaza commercial, folks, has been breaking the Lebanese
The
internet.
internet.
For going woke. Folks, they showed a gay man. What? A gay bro, dude, he's gay. Ooh. أنا بتعرفوني folks. نحن this is a gay friendly show. I got huge cocks behind me. Who's gonna take me seriously? You know what I'm saying? We are a LGBTQIA plus friendly podcast. Did I use all the letters? People are gonna call us woke. People are gonna
Bromance.
whatever, man. All right, we love everybody here. Okay.
حتى الأس, it's a male ass behind them.
No, this is a female ad. So let's watch. We're gonna watch the Almaza ad on mute because again, ما بدنا نكلا copyright over this.
I haven't seen it.
But you don't need to hear it. You can. This is like a standard ad مثل البنوكة. Okay, you see young Lebanese people doing
motivational.
stuff. She's got scars from the explosion. Hide, unhide, and now she's smiling. You know, armed, unarmed. Again, this standard commercial. This could be a commercial for I got credit card vibes. You know what I mean? This is usually.
And I got Pepsi vibes.
Hate, unhate. And I got credit card, debit card. The new card from Biblos Bank. Be uncomplexed. Be unafraid.
هو تبع young.
So afraid, unafraid, بنص الثورة. And okay, look, it's nicely shot. It's a standard. So this is the controversial shot. Labeled, unlabeled. We got a man wearing what seems to be female clothing. I'm saying man, just assuming the gender. Again, I'm so woke, folks. I use the correct language. Censored, uncensored. We got a woman taking her clothes off by the beach. Well, then someone is pouring a glass of unfiltered. I don't know what an unfiltered beer is, to be honest with you. But no,
I think
unfiltered.
it's strong beer. or shit.
New campaign by Almaza. Kind of giving us Bud Light vibes. You know, in the States, there was the trans influencer Dylan Mulvaney who did one sponsored Instagram post for Bud Light who drove Americans crazy. You had Republicans buying cases of Bud Light, shooting them with their guns. And
But they boosted sales.
we ain't drinking that beer no more. People went fucking crazy. هلا the same thing عم بيصير عنا بلبنان. عنا بلبنان. So Almaza put out this tweet على Twitter. They
That's
put
like
out
ballsy move from them.
and I'm sure Almaza beer put this out to all Lebanese enduring unacceptable and unjust daily deceptions, introducing Almaza Unfiltered, a beer as brave as you. ويلا نزلوا the red pill. The red pills, you know, they know what's right. They don't fuck with any woke shit. Here's some of the funniest, cringiest tweets. Rula Shalhoub says, it's a disgraceful and disgusting advertisement. Hashtag boycott Almaza. This shit should stop. Enough. We don't need more decadent society. عنا هون 100 Lebanese 100. Boycott every brand or institution that works for woke agenda. Hashtag boycott Almaza. Look, the woke agenda بلبنان. Look, bro, ما معكم تاكلوا.
عن جد.
Again, women don't have like normal rights. ما في شيء شو woke. There's 100 things to accomplish before getting to woke stuff بلبنان. هون عنا Garabed, فكرة جيان or Garo. Bye bye Almaza. You were mediocre at best. يعني okay, روح شرب بيروت بير خيي. Who gives a fuck? عنا proxy 331. مقبول these fucking
Being against
anonymous accounts. هيدا Giga Chad proxy 31 boycotted for promoting degeneracy and being against God. يعني يا عم شو بدي اقول لك.
People are insane.
No way.
وهيدا نادر got me. نادر at Nadir MKD94. Disgusting ad showing man dressing as a woman.
Yeah.
Boycott Almaza Leb. Go woke, go broke. This is go woke, go broke is a very popular phrase amongst like Republicans in the States in America. I love it when all this American
بصير يفكروا حالهم امريكان اللي
when this culture war stuff bleeds into Lebanon وبيجربوا they try to be like, oh my god, this is so woke, bro. In the States, they complain about woke shit because they don't have real problems to complain about. You know what I mean? You complain about woke stuff when everything else is like fine in your life. You have
عندك
minimum
كهرباء
wage,
يعني.
عندك the basics. وكمان بأمريكا منتك اختهم ما عندهم health care يعني. كمان it's not perfect. أنت هلا بلبنان قاعد لي على الكمبيوتر. Most of these, first of all, these people probably don't live بلبنان. A lot of them. Even if you do, يعني عندك 200,000 شغلة like the August 4th blast, the government that has robbed us blind, you had all the money in the bank that's gone. في 100 شغلة. There's 100 things we need to litigate. بس لا, a guy was dressed as a woman in a commercial. Holy shit! What? Gay?
استغفر الله.
هلا في obviously there were some tweets that were in defense of the ad. Let's see what's up. Come here, a lot of people were like, it's not even a good ad, but no, you're making me defend it. Tired says, بغض النظر عن الad, some say it's woke, I don't. Others say it's cringe, شوي. The product itself is really, really brave and bold. ما جربت yet, but an unfiltered beer releasing by Lebanese brand to a Lebanese audience is very unorthodox, pun intended. Move, looking forward. هون عنا إناديت.
That first one is good.
She says, types of people pissed by this ad. Conservative Muslims that shouldn't be drinking beer anyway. Homophobes. Right-wing Christians because when التقاليد والرزق حليب. وين التقاليد والرزق حليب. Virtue signalers who love to portray themselves as victims because they grew up rich and feel guilty for it. هون عنا جران. I'm not a fan of rainbow capitalism in general. Me neither. But I prefer it over the actually existing alternatives, and I enjoy how it drives insane the most terrible people overall. Yada Y says, bold move from Almaza to release this ad. I actually like it, unfiltered, and brought so much attention. Hone Jean Ryashi says, this ad grabs attention, generates buzz, and creates a significant amount of social media reactions, as we can see in comments and quote RTs. While many people don't like it, it translates into more brand visibility and awareness for Almaza. Congrats to the brand and its agency. I don't like this tweet. It's very ass kissy.
He's verified.
Very corporate.
Yeah, he paid for that verification.
Sent from my iPhone.
So what do you guys think about this? I think it's kind of all ridiculous.
It is.
Opinions.
Opinion, the ad ما حبيتها يعني in general. It's very like cliche ad.
Very generic,
like
very cliche.
The message is like the slogan is about being bold, and it's bold of them to include these representations, the pole dancing, the LGBT. Good for them. Again, bad publicity is good publicity. They knew this would go viral, especially for these topics.
I mean, I'm shocked. Like, it's not the first time. Like Grand Factory, the enemy. So they always do commercials for their parties where there's a lot of like, I don't know, gay people who openly non-binary people pass. It's more social media وهيك قصص.
الaudience تبع Grand Factory مثلا ومش نفس الaudience تبع Almaza.
Yeah.
My question is this being shown on TV or is it only social media?
ما بعرف. I've only seen it on Twitter, to be honest with you. And I think obviously and it's just funny when people freak out over this stuff. I just find it funny. It's so unimportant, you know what I mean? هون جنود الرب كلهم عم يجنوا.
أنا بدي أشوف هذا اللي قال لي عن عبطة ماما لازم يشيل شو حيعمل بس يحضر هيدا.
The guy تبع الأمن العام.
فيها مش حيعمل بس شوف هالدعاية.
هل شوف فيها جيات الدعاية هول جايز. Sorry, you were saying?
بس honestly I think it's great أنه like a Lebanese company قديمة مثل.
keep in mind Almaza اشتريتها هاينيكن so.
من
زمان.
Oh really?
Yeah. So technically it's no longer Lebanese.
It's, you know, yeah, but no, you're right. I get what you're saying. Like
it's
this
well
old
established Lebanese company.
It's a good step forward.
يعني هلا
it's not bad.
So
it's a template.
So if Almaza did it, it's time for the other Lebanese big brands to start doing it. But Sanita وماستر's chips, we need more gayness.
أنا بتذكرني Beirut beer are gonna do the exact opposite direction.
Beirut beer هلا.
Definitely.
You think?
يعني حيعملوا شيء that's purely what the people want to see.
نحن ما بنحب الجيت هون ببيروت بير. انتوا بتحبوا الجيت؟ يا بشو.
نزلوا filtered beer label.
Beirut beer has had good marketing as well.
I know.
And I find all of this stuff cringe, and when people support causes just to sell a product, that's not good. You know what I mean? But they're like, you know, whatever. It's just funny when other people go crazy. It's so woke, or like, bro.
Yeah, but like I kid, they knew they would get hate for it, so they still went with it.
Hey, I got good for them.
I appreciate that.
You know, good for them. Ooh, look, if this, I really just care like what gay people think. If gay people think this is cool and this helps a little bit, then hey, you know, cool. And it's just, I don't really care, you know. It's just funny to see people lose their mind over something like this. And it made a mediocre ad, you know what I mean? Like you put so much more attention on that ad, which is very generic. It's like any other bank ad. Well, there's so much more attention on it than there would have been otherwise. Time to smash some piñatas.
Yes.
We have a weapon selection, folks, for today. We have this Orioles baseball bat. This is actually, it's not a full-size baseball bat. We have these sticks that have been provided by Noelle, actually. She actually wanted to give me more when we got the ass and Spider-Man, so I was like, I don't need them. We have these sticks, which don't seem that satisfying. And I have this pair of beginner boxing gloves that I bought years ago when I wanted to start boxing lessons, but I never did. Look at me all these years later. I'm now a professional boxer. We're gonna use these to smash some of these piñatas as well. So we're gonna keep Cocky Balboa is gonna remain alive. We're going to smash the ass, the big black cock, and Spider-Man.
This is
Is there anything inside though? Shake it around, Kishi. Is there anything coming out of this cock? Dr. Food wafers!
They're in the penis.
Oh my god!
Yalla ball busting.
Dr. Food candies? Dr. Food, is this the source of your candies? Hold it with pride and show off the front. You asked for this. You asked for this ass.
Half for half first reveal, baby.
I wonder what's in the ass. Can't be more Dr. Food wafers, I highly doubt it. What is going on? Punch the vagina.
I wish حتى
It's shitting! Oh my god!
I wish حطينا شي تاني.
It's more wafers! Oh no! Come on, let's...
All the ass.
ما بدي كولا.
Yeah, just get out of the shot, bro. Get out of the shot. Fuck Spider-Man, quick! Alright, that's enough. Get back to your places, everybody.
This is ridiculous.
Back to your places. That's clean up this whole fucking mess. Leopold, Okay, folks, I'm back. We're back to normal. Ah, look, this is like she's using like fahas mat or she, like the papers. It's like her children's school exams. كأنه سات جونيور ها؟
قد جايب علامة؟
هيك أنا شايف بس كبست هيك صح؟
أهم حياتي كل شيء.
Ok les enfants, yalla mamie, arrête de courir. Mamie, arrête de courir, tu vas... Fais attention mamie.
Let's never do this again.
خلص.
حشيل بس من الفريم.
We're done with the piñatas, folks. Now we got new fantasy by Samari, folks. Samari منزل قصص شمري. شو يعني شمري, folks? يعني shiny, لميع. عنا قصص جديدة. We can't do 100th episode without celebrating Samari. Here is شوفوا مالا collection جديدة من عند سماري. شوفوا.
جايبت لكم قصص شمري رائعة سكسي بينلبسوا على الجسم. قربوا شوفوا معي. هيدا الست الرائع. ليكوا تفاصيله شو حلوة. بيجي هيدا مثل اكسسوار شمري شايني على الصدر.
لوكي فاير.
شو حلوين هاي نيلز؟
فوق.
لا سماري.
فيكم تلبسوها بلا شي.
أنا كنت بدي أحكي التعليق.
We have a Spider-Man thigh.
بس الحلو فيها انه adjust قد ما بدكم. يعني مثل كأنه لابسين عقودة.
Her stuff looks so cheap.
لا
لأنه they're cheap.
ومن ورا نفس الشيء بتتظبط.
هسا أنا
نفس الشيء.
بنخزق معي مش معي بنخزق شي 2 مينوت.
يا حميش.
مش معي ما كمل قلت مش معي.
انت شو هيك بتجيب لها لصاحبتك قلت نادين شو
بيخزقهم بثانية كمان.
كسر.
اجريسيف.
الشمري. صعبة معي.
شيلي لي الشمري يلا. اوكي هون عندنا مور شمري.
حفيظ نسينا نعمل من قيمة قطعة كتير حلوة بالمحل. تعالوا بدي أعرفكم على ليا. شوفوا هيدي القطعة قدام مهضومة وحلوة.
بس بدها cool over.
على ليا قالي.
اوفر دريس. هلا كمان
كله ستراس شبك كتير بتجي قطعة سكسي فيكم تلبسوها على ساهرة.
It's really cool hair.
تحتها في شيء مثل برا.
أنا بديها بالزلط.
توب سكسي مع شورت فيكم تلبسوها.
As intended.
بحر تحتها مايو فيكم تلبسوها as a sexy night wear كمان تحتها لانجيري. فهيدي بتجي one size ستريتشي وكتير سكسي وكتير حلوة.
Is it shimmery?
I can't work with all this mess around me.
بس كيبت مهضومة.
ما مبينة على الكاميرا برو. It's just giving me anxiety. هون عنا more stuff. هون شمري collection أكتر.
هاتيز بدي فرجيكم قطع بتبكي سباركلي كتير حلوين. ليدي لايك وايز بلمعوا.
These are lady like.
رائعة وسكسي قد ما بدكم. خلونا أول شيء نبلش بهيدي القطعة باللون البينك يلي بتكون كتير سبيسيال وما في منها. هيدي القطعة بتنحط فوق بادي معينة فيكم تلبسوها بلا تياب بتجي كتير قوي.
في منه نوبل
سكسي. في منها
مش شايفة
على لون السيلفر كمان. ليكوا لون السيلفر كيف لمعته حلوة ورائعة. وحتى أسعارهم هدول كتير افوردبل. بننتقل للهيلدا سات. ليكوا لمعتها
هيلدا
هيدي بتنحط أزبرا بتنلبس مع السترينج تبعها بتلمع
بشعة
على الجلد بطريقة كتير سكسي وحلوة رائعة جدا. وبتعرفوا شو كمان في منها على لون الجولد. ليكوا لون الجولد شو حلو. واو بعقد رائع. هدول في منهم كلهم one size بس they are adjustable على الرقبة. من هون فيكم تكبروا وتصغروا قد ما بدكم. ومن هون كمان
برو كأنه هولي
برو بحس هودي
بول دو نويل كأنه the gold quality يعني.
I think they cause like vaginal irritations and shit.
تصير حمرا.
بالسايز بننتقل لهيدي القطعة اللي بتجي على ستيل فستان شبك رائعة كتير قوية وحلوة. هيدي على الجسم ناعمة وسكسي قد ما بدكم كمان.
طيب انا بحسهم مثل هول البريسلتس ما بعرف طبعا بولان بير اللي بيكونوا هيك سيلفر بس تحمل فيهم مره مرتين بصيروا بصدوا
الكلبشات.
الكلبشات بحس هيك بس
برو بعد في بولان بير بلبنان.
ايه
what really
من عنده
بولان بير.
يوسف كنا نجيب
I love
كنا
Pull&Bear.
نجيب بس اسمع جبت ابشع جين شيريو بحياتي from Pull&Bear من زمان.
Their shirts are nice.
It was very وزة. كان عليه قصص. It was the one time I got a وزة pair of jeans wasn't my Pull&Bear. Beard waxing nightmare. هيدي شفتها.
ايه بدونا بليز.
It's gross though, isn't it?
ايه
Let's watch it, mates. It's crazy. Look at this fucking guy. And why would you do this? Like, bro. Look at this guy. He's got a hairy fucking beard, يعني. He's got it's like my beard, يعني. Okay, eyebrows, that's fine, bro. عادي هيدي. Why are you waxing up?
They can do it on
Is it
on the
better?
face.
Is it did you get a closer shave? يعني ما بفهم.
Basically كأنك عم تشيل ال hair from the root.
بس ouch.
Yes, you can do it on the
But
face.
it's very bad on
it's
the
very
face.
loose
Of
skin.
course.
Oh my god.
كيف بضحك
This reminds me of the 40-year-old virgin when he's getting his chest waxed. But this is way more painful.
This is worse.
Yeah,
ليك شو
he
تخان.
just wants to die. عن جد.
ليه؟
ليه ما في عمل
Bro, I've seen Elio Eli doing this to someone.
Exactly. We've reacted to this.
بس ليه ما بتنعمل بالشفرة يعني
بلا ما بعرف اللي بيعمل.
بس هابط انه بصير بيطلبوا الاكتر ليطلع شعر.
بس انه قد ايه يومين قايله بالشغله يعني حلو.
No, like a good week.
a week or two.
لا no way a week or two.
That's what waxing is for.
Look بس this is a man beard. This doesn't هيدي بعد يومين بتطلع.
يعني ضفر برو صغير بعدهم
ما حتى ترى كلهم.
يا
It's like a porcupine, bro.
حس تفريغ.
Ouchie. That's very painful.
Thanks for showing us that.
Guys عنا give away تاني. Look give away 100. هيدا اليوم 100th episode عنا.
لسه فختناهم
عنا يعني بومباستيك.
ما
ما بعرف كيف الكلمة. شوكو بومبو.
يا سنة 4 ساعات عم نسوي.
It's a long episode. شوكو بومبو على الكريب واي. عندهم ديزرت اسمه شوكو بومبو. ما بعرف ليه. It makes me laugh. They were like بدك تجرب الشوكو بومبو. I was like شوكو what? شوكو بومبو. So sorry. It's episode 100. I'm excited, guys. شو بدكم؟ عنا. Who took my عنا hold the bottles. تذكروا stir not shaken, folks. Our cocktail, folks. What are the ingredients, Nadim? قرينا اياهم.
في عنا gin, berry blend, cranberry, passion fruit. That's it.
It is a delicious, fresh, gin-based, fruity, sweet cocktail, folks. You can order it off of Stirred Not Shaken's Instagram page. Every bottle you buy helps support the Do Not Worry podcast. We get a little cut. Not only that, Nadim اليوم we picked up part of our cut. The first $100 went to Nadim. Mabruk la Nadim. Thank you guys for buying the bottle. Okay, for earning Nadim that gift. Not only that, folks. Someone give me a bottle. I had one next to me. قشطوا لي إياها. We're doing 3 giveaways. We're gonna have 2 winners who are going to get 2 bottles each of our cocktail. So if you want to win 2 of our bottles, we're gonna pick 2 winners. اكتبوا hashtag stir do not worry.
ما بقى فيها
Hashtag leave us a nice comment that Noor is gonna look at. Hashtag stir do not worry for a chance to win 2 bottles. We're gonna pick 2 winners and a 3rd winner. You're gonna win not 2 bottles. You're not gonna get 2 bottles. You're gonna get please have them. Put this somewhere safe. The 3rd winner is going to get, folks, a whole day free entrance and free drinks at Sturrid's new rooftop bar. شو اسمه? Sorry, this is brand new, folks. ما في فتح بعد. Sturrid Beirut. Sturrid Beirut. Okay, brand new on Instagram. It is located Beirut, I think, at the Galleria Hotel. According to this still early Instagram page, you're going to get a whole day with your entrance covered. You're going to get free drinks all day at Sturrid Beirut. You'll be the 3rd winner. Come in, it's going to be the same hashtag at Sturrid. Hashtag stirred DNW. Okay, so we're going to pick 3 winners. 2 of y'all are going to get 2 bottles of this. And 1 of y'all is going to get a day at Sturrid Beirut.
وما فيهم يعملوا comment انه في all 3 hashtags بدي كل واحد
Yeah, every comment لحاله. ما في, if you try to win everything بفرد comment, you're out. You're out. So pick عن جد the thing you want to win the most and comment. يعني بدك تعمل
فيكم كلهم
بس separate comments.
بس separate comments.
Yeah.
And get your family to subscribe كمان. إذا أهلك ما عملوا
this power.
إذا روق شوي with the power. روق شوي with the
Great
power.
power comes great
We'll get your family to subscribe. Okay, كتير
رح
هيدا.
نشيك في لجنة حكم بتشيك على العائلة.
So thank you to Stir Not Shaken. Order the bottles off their Instagram page. We make more money that way. ساعدونا. Thank you. منيحة يلا enjoy.
جيبة.
Enjoy the gift. جيبة يلا جرب جيبة. Okay, moving on to our next topic. We're almost done, folks. We're almost done with this bonanza. عندنا Mohamed the dietitian. Hey, this happened like 2 weeks ago, so honestly, I don't even want to talk about this anymore. But no, yalla, let's talk about it. Mohamed's a dietitian who we used to like on the show. Again, I've given him credit before when he called out the protein cup company. Remember, he called them out for lying about the Mabadi shoe. Then they sued him. They went after him. I was like, nice. This guy is going. He's taking the fight to the man. Well, even though he was running into a lot of people were like trolling him, he kind of stood firmly. Then once someone we like a lot on the show, Lynn Sanity, was having issues مع wellness coach Mohamed هلا صار اسمه Dr. Diet. Sorry, all these dietitians get confusing. She was in a drama with Dr. Diet, aka wellness coach Mohamed. Mohamed the dietitian actually helped her out. They did this like campaign to try to get Mohamed the dietitian off TikTok. Let me go get the things just to hang them here. So a few months ago, Mohamed the dietitian turned into kind of like a douchebag. We started to adopt the whole Andrew Tate alpha male thing, probably to get more followers because maybe like his other content wasn't doing too great. At least that's what everyone's saying. وصار عم بينزل videos and Andrew Tate, he's fat shaming people, being kind of a douche, who's saying that Andrew Tate is the man, all that sort of thing, which I found weird because I used to assume he was a nice kind of like smart dude. So it started. Yeah, طلع غلط. So at first I read this by Lynn Sanity. She posted this. She shared his video. Actually, let's watch his video. Let's watch his video first here. So هيدا نزله from like 2 weeks ago.
Andrew Tate. You're wrong. قهر النساء ومثل أعلى للرجال اللي عن جد رجال مشي شعرهم زهر وأزرق. ما بعرف إذا حضرتوا هيدا الفيديو لأندرو تيت وين بيظهر من الحبس ومبين عليه كبران وأنا قاعد أفكر كيف زلمة بين 4 حيطان قادر يتخم
هيجني
بتحجج وما قادر يكبروا. إذا في شيء بيحكي عنه أندرو تيت اللي هو بالديسبلين. يعني إنه الإنسان يعمل اللي لازم يعمله مش اللي حابب يعمله. وضروري يقول إنه ما عايزين نادي لتتمرن وفيكم تعملوا كل شيء بالبيت. وأكيد بعتوا هيدا الفيديو للي بيكرهوا للي بيحبوا للتوب جي.
I finally got really obnoxious first of all. So he shared that video. Lynn Sanity shared it. She wrote that.
This is a guy.
Which we're gonna read. She said, "This guy." So this guy in my previous story, like most guys, considers Andrew Tate as a role model for all men. We're talking about a guy who's made a name for himself with controversial remarks, derogatory comments towards women, and questionable ideologies. Let's set the record straight. A role model should embody qualities that inspire positive values, integrity, and respect for others. Andrew Tate falls flat on all accounts. If you think you're a special snowflake for liking Andrew Tate, you really are not. Liking him doesn't make you some sort of avant-garde intellectual. It simply means you've chosen to align yourself with a controversial figure who's made a name for himself with his offensive remarks and aggressive behavior. So spare us the delusion of grandeur, okay? That being said, I know you're taking on the tough love persona, but just stop. Sincerely, you're making no sense and you're harming people more than you're helping them. Bullying people, shaming them, and saying that they're not men because they have colored hair and that they're making excuses for not wanting to train won't make them want to be fit. Don't abuse your title as a trainer to voice your personal opinion. Do better. And she tagged Mohamed the dietitian. Very well said, and she kind of has I don't know if they're friends or how well she knows Mohamed the dietitian, but again, they did kind of collaborate and they had they were beefing against wellness coach Mohamed at the same time. So no, she tends to know him. There was another comment from Nadim Sami as well, who also was hinting that he's just doing this as a persona because he wasn't getting a lot of views or followers with his other content. So he switched to the more controversial videos, and apparently he bought a lot of followers. Look, I don't even know if that's true. I don't even care. I just found his videos so douchey because, again, there's 100 people who can teach you about discipline. It doesn't have to be Andrew Tate. This guy is clearly just pandering to an audience. His views were probably doing shitty, and he noticed that ever since he started talking about Andrew Tate, he started to get a boost in his audience. It's attracting the worst kind of people. Honestly, we're going to look at some of the comments. They're douchey. And he's kind of a douche in how he responds to people. I'm just going to give you guys examples. So, we have a comment from Ace365 on his video. Anyone against Andrew Tate is brainwashed by the media. So, very smart comment. Anna Hone, the Maria Najm, who's actually a fan of the show and who's reached out to me multiple times, but I think she made a really bad comment here. She says, I think most of the people in the comments section missed the point. He's talking about discipline in whatever you choose to do to achieve your goal. The same way that Tate got buff in a cell and many of us complain we don't have a place to train or time or. You can dislike a person, but if you find something they say, it's okay to admit it. By the way, many public figures are not likable and have done bad shit, but this guy is so polarizing, I don't know why people argue this much about him. I don't think the comment even made sense. She's going back and forth. None of it makes sense. No offense, Maria. You seem like a very nice person, but you don't have to prop up a rapist and guy who is accused of sex trafficking to push discipline. Tony Jeffries on YouTube. He's a boxing trainer. I look up to him. He teaches me about discipline. Hasn't raped anyone. That's pretty cool, I'd say. Next, we have Raufa El Kadri. Only top G content creators will have the balls to do such videos regardless of what snowflakes think. Bro, this language بتعبني woke وsnowflakes بروحه. Get a life, bro. Edu, شو خص البينك hair يا أسطل. Oh, this guy's good. Adesanya had pink hair and he's the UFC champion. Top G has Bugatti and you have BMW. Buddy, what? Nice.
Buddy with what?
Buddy with what? هون عنا يازان جيراتلي. Good shit. Ignore the hate comments. Keep going this way. Just earn the follower G. Hard work.
شو cultist community.
M Sarin. Yes, X100. Ibrahim S Ramal. Only baddies will approve. Hassan Ktesh. Top G talking about the top G. Buff arm. Bro, these people are so fucking ما بعرف testosterone is reaching the brain كتير ما بعرف. VV's, that's funny comment. صار dietitian بده يخبرني كيف كون رجال. هون سمارة هون the way كمان Mohamed responds, he doesn't own. You're making fun of people with blue hair. You said they're not men. But so when someone tells him, so are you saying that they're not men? He's like, no, I didn't say that. That's just how you're interpreting it.
But look at his reply.
He's too much of a pussy to actually stand by what he says. So Hone Samara says, so disappointed, toxic masculinity at its best. I used to like your videos, but you can give a decent example at least without promoting a harasser. Mohamed replies, he says, masculinity is essential for survival and this world would be nothing without it. You're brainwashed and it's sad. By the way, this is all coming from a guy who is about that tall. No offense to short people. We love our short kings, but when you're going to get on camera and make fun of people's physical abilities, when you're that tall, maybe it's not that great. And you look like a short Hamid Sinno. How is that the example and the bar for masculinity? I'm not sure, but hey, you do you, my guy. Another comment from CHCH. Disappointing video. Are you seriously promoting a harasser and offending people with blue and pink hair? What is the definition of Anjad Rijal and those who are not Anjad Rijal can't have discipline? What is the message you're trying to convey? Mohamed says, very simple message. First, where's the proof that he's a harasser? Nice. Oh, very cool. Okay.
Do your fucking research.
Second, the category dislikes him, which is a fact and not an insult. Third, anyone can have discipline if they want to. These are non-answers, non-replies. Kamene says the second category dislikes him, which is a fact. Basically, he's accusing people of things, but then when you ask him, are you actually saying this? No, that's not what I said. That's just how you interpret it. Be a man, bro. Man up and own what you say. Stop trying to hide behind these little shitty answers and giving half-assed answers. So hone in and look at the people that you're attracting. So this person says, are you serious that men with colored hair are not men? Look at the comments. They say, no, they're not. Yes, he's right. Yeah, they're not men and call us homophobics. Hey, Delin Masalha. So I hope you like Mohamed the Dietitian, that these are the clients that you're attracting. Very nice people.
Bro, على فكرة, like, do you have any idea how many UFC players that are fucking boss who they have colored hair? شو خص هلا?
Bro, absolutely. So this is slightly long, but bear with me. This one is a little bit long. Abir leaves a long, thoughtful message. She says, first of all, it's a good page and I like it. And away from who Andrew Tate is and why we don't like him, you don't have the right to specify and judge other people for their outside looks, because I didn't expect from a respected person like you who raises awareness to say such things. And second, every normal, mature human will realize that this person is unnatural and insecure. And even if he says facts sometimes, he do this in an aggressive and offensive way. And you can't promote such person just because he says discipline. He's influencing you, but in a bad way. There's so many healthy examples out there you can promote, but don't promote shit, please. I'm saying this from a point of respect and your page and your hard work, and I hope you'll take this into consideration.
Wow, very well spoken.
Well spoken. Horrible spelling, but well said. Mohamed replies, he says, hello Abir, thank you for your input. No one is judging anyone on their outside # modified looks, which he was just saying, if you have blue hair, he was just said, if you have blue hair, you're not a man. But again, he's a pussy and he doesn't want to own what he's saying. I'm just stating a fact that those people don't like him. No judgment done. 2, he's not influencing me in a bad way. I'm doing far better financially and mentally ever since. 3rd, this is my page, so I choose which examples to use. Have a good day. Okay, first of all, again, I just want to say, we don't need to talk about Andrew Tate anymore, why he's a bad influence, all the evidence that is out there for the shit that he actually has done, or what Mohamed the Dietitian's intentions actually are. Does he like Andrew Tate really, or is he just pretending to be a red pill to ride the wave and get some views? Do you guys have anything to say about these comments and what he's saying?
ماشي انه masculinity و clothing و hair color كله هو social constructs. These make no, like ما عندهم any relation towards masculinity وما بعرف شو.
You can't talk هيك عالم ما بيفهموا هيك حكي و social constructs وهيدا. He's gonna be like, hey, but you have blue hair. Mohamed, let me say something that you might understand. You think you have muscles and you're a man. Come to my boxing gym. I know 14-year-old boys that will put you to the fucking ground and make you eat shit. You think these little aesthetic muscles you بتعمل لي والpush-ups with the dieting that you do makes you a real man? I know people who do fucking combat sports. I know a giant called Big George whose literal thigh is as big as 3 of you put together. So I don't need a little leprechaun Hamid Sinna running around مخبى بDubai pretending that he's an alpha male because he watches Andrew Tate videos. Bro, you're a little bitch. Literally, come stand next to me. You're gonna be this fucking tall. Against no offense to short people, best like your muscles mean shit. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, again, I know 12-year-olds who can beat your ass. So stop insulting other people. Stop pretending that انت قمة ال fucking masculinity. Come visit my boxing gym. I'm not even threatening you. I'm not saying that I can even beat your ass. I just want to see you fight a bunch of 12-year-olds, bro. And then let's have you get online and talk about being a man with people with blue hair. None of that shit fucking matters,
بس
bro.
حتى regardless يعني I'm gonna even stand against you شوي. Like the boxing, the strength, everything. These don't make you a man.
I'm using his because your logic against him. Enter you're using woke language for him. He doesn't give a fuck. He's gonna make fun of what you're saying. Hey, come to the boxing gym and let's check muscles out. That's the only way these people fucking understand. You know what I'm saying? Well, hey, this is a quick parody that I did.
I love this.
Let's have some fun.
يا جماعة أندرو تيت كان بالحبس برومانيا وضل عنده الموتيفيشن والديسيبلين كبر in weight and in muscle mass. انتو what's your excuse يا شراميط؟ Anyways أندرو تيت please أنا I'm a huge fan. إذا فيك تعزمني على الكومباوند اللي عندك بس تتعرف عليك ومصل.
Just say you want to suck his dick. Just say you want to suck Andrew Tate's dick. Stop making videos. I swear he thinks كل ما ينزل فيديو إنه Andrew Tate might see it ويروح مصل له. خلاص bro.
Like fangirling over a specific buff guy is the most non-masculine thing you can do.
Bro, yeah, like no, it's the gayest thing ever. Like I know, like we love gay people, but I think the term gay hurts people like Mohamed the Dietitian because he's obsessed with alpha male. Hey, bro, that's the gayest shit ever. You look like Hamid Sinno, a gay singer. You're this fucking tall, and you're obsessing about Andrew Tate, a big buff man online. So if you're gay, fucking everybody cheer. We fucking love you. We support you, my man. But if you're not, you really seem like you're fucking gay for Andrew Tate and you want to suck his dick. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bro, أنا مرة كنت بالجيم وهيك كان في a bunch of very buff people يعني أنا إذا بوقف حدهم بيقتلونا. Bro, كمان كانوا حاطين tourner dans le vide أكيد عم بيصوروا they were shooting a TikTok كانوا كلهم flexing bro that was the gayest thing I've ever seen هيك bro عم يعملوا هيك شي 100 واحد كانوا مزلطين bro topless yeah
in their attempt to be uber masculine you'd be surprised how gay men can act you know what I mean again I'm not saying gay in a bad way but
not bad but
we love gay people بس إنه I'm just saying it seems a little gay that's all I'm saying bro anyways
You know what
Romantic.
bothers me even more than Andrew Tate والboy fans تبعه هن girls
women
who think
Yeah.
that they have to like him
yeah
to get on like
anti-feminist women are so annoying عن جد بيقرفوا عن جد بيقرفوا
أنا
في عالم that I like and follow on Instagram they're sharing Andrew Tate stuff I'm like you fucking idiot man no offense you know who you are
That's disgusting like
okay folks so we're keeping this is episode 100 you're getting a big Abu Jumbo bonanza moving on folks we're moving on to Nino Fenianos now I actually got to meet Nino for the first time me and Elijah and Nadim did you get to meet him too the three of us
هو اجى after I think
Elijah and I got to spend a bunch of time with him really nice dude عن جد like كتير حبوب
it was very nice
so today I was shocked to see on social media that he just got into like a massive fight to be Grand Factory and he got injured. I'm gonna put up a picture. Elijah, blur out the mouth with the bloody parts. But no, trigger warning, folks. If you want to see the full picture, uncensored, check it out on Instagram on Nino's page. And so he put out this photo right here.
that's crazy
So here's the caption. After what happened Saturday night, I decided that I couldn't keep quiet. I am using my platform to address the violence in our country that goes more often than not unpunished. I will not be silenced by a man that mistreats his girlfriend in that horrible way. I will not be silenced by a man that thinks he has the right to be violent. I had the chance to get out of there like this. Others unfortunately don't. I'm here to raise awareness, especially on violence against women. Impunity should not prevail. We are taking the necessary legal proceedings. I have the chance to be surrounded by a great lawyer and loving friends and family. He released the story of what happened in 4 parts, and we're going to watch it because it's very important. And this could serve as a lesson for what to do and what not to do in situations like that. Take it as a cautionary tale or inspiration, however way you want to.
Hello guys بدي بس خبركم شو صار معي السبت عشية ظاهرين من سهرة كانت سهرة بتعقد كنا كتير مبسوطين يعني ظاهرين من جراند فاكتوري
Couldn't have been that good بجراند فاكتوري
بس ما خصوا جراند فاكتوري يعني صار اللي صار برا
عليهم نينو ما
نحن
don't be
ظاهرين
nice.
ماشيين على السيارة بنشوف شخص على جنب الطريق وعم بيضرب بنت عم بيجعر عليها بيمسكها من شعرها وعم بيخض لها راسها بشعرها ويكبها على السيارة بجع على السيارة يعني وعم بيجعر عليها يعني اللي صار بالبنت ما لازم يصير بحيالله شخص ولا بنت لازم يندق فيها يعني لو شو ما صار.
Just a heads up, folks. The picture that we blurred, his teeth are like completely smashed and broken. And he's missing like 3 or 4 teeth in front of his mouth. It's a very graphic picture. And he got really badly hurt. Just as context.
خفنا عليها نحن شفنا المشهد يعني أنا واثنين من أصحابي وخفنا عليها للبنت. هو الزلمة علق مع ما بعرف أشخاص هونيك قدرت البنت تزيح عنه وبعدت عنه يعني فلت. قررنا نحن نروح نحكيها لنشوف كيف فينا نروقها لنشوف كيف وين فينا نوصلها نساعدها بحيالله طريقة. قالت لنا انه هي عم تدق لأمها وجاي تاخدها قلنا لها اوكي رح ننطر معك نحن ماشيين نحن قعدنا على الارض يعني بس ناطرين معها امها لتحس حالها سيف البنت. نحن ناطرين معها بيرجع هذا الشخص بسيارته بيصف السيارة قدامنا بينزل من السيارة جانن الزلمه يعني خرفاني ما بعرف شو اخد كوكايين كابتاجون ما بعرف شو اخد عيونه بيجين ويعني مش عم يطلع قدامه يعني وخرفان عليها بيمسكها من شعراتها اجان بيجرها وبيكبها بالسياره. هو عم بيرجع نحن عم بهالوقت عم نصرخ عليه انه شو عم تعمل ما فيك تعمل هيك فيها كل هالقصص. بيرجع هو بده يطلع بسيارته بيطلع فينا بطريقه يعني انه خلص بده يعنق مشكل الزلمه عم بيصرخ شو عم طلعوا بصحبتي ومدري شو هالاخبار وبيهجم على رفيقي اللي كان هونيك معي ورفيقي ما بده يعمل مشكل يعني نحن تعبانين ظاهرين من السهره مبسوطين ما بدنا كنا نعمل مشكل ابدا بدنا نروح على البيت يعني. بيركض وراه رفيقي بيجري بيركض عنه لما يصير في مشكله بيلحقه. رفيقي بيتدركع انه بيتفركش على الطريق ببرم انا لروح صوبه لشيل الزلمه عنه لصاحبي لما يضربه يعني. انا عم ببرم لاروح لعنده، بيجي ضربني كذا ضربه، ما بعرف اذا بكعب فرد ولا بونيا ولا حديده ولا ما بعرف شو. كذا ضربه بيضربني على هون على حد عيني، بيكسلي منخاري وبيكسلي اسناني اللي فوق، يعني 3 سنين كسل لي اياه هون غير هون يعني. هو هلا تزبطوا عند دانتيست وبغيب عن الوعي انا. وقالوا لي انه هلا في فيديو كمان بيرجع بيعمل يوتن. هو بيرجع.
So yeah, again, his teeth. If you look at the uncensored photo on his Instagram, his teeth are messed up, man. Like literally smashed straight, and I can't imagine how painful that must have been, bro. Crazy shit. And he broke his nose, and thick.
سيارته بكفي سبسب وبكفي جعير وبيهددنا بيهدد بالقواص يعني. وكان معه شخص تاني يعني. لما اجى صف هو السيارة كان معه شخص تاني كمان. هذا الشخص من بعد ما انا قمت وعيت كانوا مكسرين سنين وكلني دم، بده يجي علي يكفي المشكل يعني. تخيلوا من العالم. anyways بيفل هو صاحبته، بيبقى هيداك بيكفي علينا، وبيفل هو وبعده عم بيهدد ويسبسب وجانين. anyway أنا أخدوني على المستشفى، رجعت غبت عن الوعي بالمستشفى وأكلت كذا شغلة وانكسر منخاري وسناني.
Here's a photo of the guy. I don't know if this is the guy who actually hit him or if the guy who was hitting the woman.
It's the same guy.
Can be two guys. I hear. It can be two guys. This is one of them. Either the guy who was harassing the woman or the guy who hit Nino. And I'm not sure because Nino was saying there was one guy attacking his friend. Nino wanted to go help him. Then حدا ضربه. So ما بعرف مين ضربه. I think there were two dudes. This is one of them at least. Here's a nice clear photo of him. Nino mentioned in his caption he's got a great lawyer helping him working the case. So hopefully this guy gets what's coming to him and gets justice. I hope Nino gets justice and this guy ends up behind bars because Odin, he was harassing and beating the shit out of the woman that was with him, whether she's his girlfriend or whatever, we don't know. And then practically almost killing Nino. Someone could have died by that, bro. Especially if you hit him with bonya or a gun or something. Bro, he could have killed him. Nino Akida got concussed by that. The fact that غيب عن الوعي twice, at the very least, as far as we know, broke his nose. This is so fucked up, and this really makes you. عن جد, Lebanon is a jungle, bro. Anna, for example, I'm learning boxing. Don't think for a second that learning boxing makes me more likely to want to get into fights. Never get into fights, Lebanon, folks. Doesn't matter what martial art you know, because always assume that the person facing you
might have
a knife or has a gun. Only start a fight if you know that you can end it with one punch. If you're gonna start a fight, punch the person before you get hit and make sure that's gonna knock him out. Either hit him in the fucking chin and bring him down, or hit him in the fucking chest when they're least. And watch videos. Don't follow my lead. But what I've learned is only start a fight if you know that if you're expecting it to start, but you can have that one moment to strike first and end it. If you're not gonna end it, bro, try to avoid fights like the fucking plague, because you're in Lebanon, you're in a jungle. There is no law. No one is gonna get the killer after he hits you. And I've almost been shot in Lebanon years ago, like 9-10 years ago. I was in a car with 3 of my best friends, Fadi, Nabil, and Noah. I was in the back seat with my other friend. My friend Nabil was driving, and I think Noah was in the front seat, or his twin brother. We cut off a guy twice while driving. What about? We cut him off. Then he started following us. He took a gun out of his window, shot twice in the air. My friend panicked, so he stopped the car in the middle of a tunnel. The guy's car, he drifted. وقف قدامنا. He got out of the car, pointing a gun at the 4 of us. And I was like, خلاص, I'm dead. I remember I ducked for safety, and بيقولوا fight or flight. My body was like, flight. I ducked like this. I remember in the back seat, we're all like, he came up to the door holding the gun. He grabbed my friend who was driving, dragged him out of the car, put the gun like to his face. He's like, شو? He's like, هتشوفوا شو رح أعمل فيكم الليلة. Like, then he noticed, he looked at us, he saw we're all a bunch of like teenagers, scared shitless. We're like, he's sorry, he's so sorry. We're all like fucking about to fucking shit ourselves. His eyes came in, he looked coked the fuck up. He realized what was going on. He put his gun down. Then he apologized to us and he invited us to his bar. He's like, come drink at my bar for free on me. After we were. If he had actually shot or killed us, no one would have known who killed us. We would have been found dead بتونال بلبنان واهي. This almost happened to Nino avoid confrontation بلبنان. وهلا what do you do when you see someone doing something like this to someone? That's the question. يعني Nino, first of all, زقف لنينو.
he did a very brave move.
Very brave, too brave. يعني وكمان like notice he got his ass beat and all that shit happened. He didn't even يعني they didn't even step in while the guy was beating up his girlfriend. She just came and sat. قعدوا حدا. They were just offering like معنويات. Do you need us to call someone, etc. مش إنه حتى فاتوا like شو عم تعملوا. They didn't even start the fight. They didn't even threaten to fight the other guy. They were just helping her. هي وقاعدة على جنب. Just doing that was enough to get the guy so crazy إنه كانوا قتلوه لنينو and his friends. So there's another video coming up. We're not gonna play it, but بتشوفوا نينو عم بيبزق them at one point like he's waking up with the guys in the car trying to get away. Literally Nino be.
The guy in the car عم بيقول لهم بقوسكن.
Yeah. Crazy shit. So I was thinking about this. Like, what's my opinion? If I were to see something like this happen, should you get involved? I'm gonna say something that might sound unpopular, folks. I think you should not get involved because I think if you're getting involved solo and unprepared, you might either get stabbed or get shot, and you might make the situation worse than it was. I think if you see something like this happening, either get your friends, get a group of people, find like 6, 7, 8 people in your surrounding area, make a group, and then go and like face off against the person. You know what I mean? That's when you kind of like have to like assert yourself. Don't go there alone. Don't try to, because dude, you might just get stabbed. And I know it sounds selfish and stupid, but at the end of the day, you kind of have to look out for yourself. And if you end up getting stabbed or shot or hurt, not only can you not help the other person, you can't help yourself.
No, that's true. I agree.
Yeah, kid is a safe option.
Definitely, and don't just turn the other cheek and keep walking while someone is getting hurt or raped or harassed or whatever the fuck on the side. Best try to interfere safely. Scream for help. Sometimes I know that sounds bad. People don't want to scream. Screaming for help is great. It brings attention. And I say, get a group of people. You know what I mean? If he and his friend Mount Bonya or whatever, that's not gonna do shit in front of 10 fucking dudes that are ready to whoop your fucking ass. Best just be careful. Don't go out looking for fights. Why not? I already don't leave the house and I don't go clubbing and I don't do any of that shit because I don't want to deal with this stuff. So this is horrible. When we were talking to Nino, like he was telling us he's either moving to France very soon or he already moved to France. So he's setting up a project. He's working on something very cool over there. Like, I just feel bad because like he was almost out and he was almost done with this country. For this to happen right before he like fully leaves and fully makes the move to France, and it's gonna leave such a bad taste in his mouth. The guy was almost out, and this country just had to find a way to fucking ruin it for him at the very end. What do you guys think of this whole disgusting situation?
Bro, it's a fucking jungle عن جد man. Okay.
عالم قايرة بالشعب. Another thing, like, good luck بالمحكمة because المحكمة منتك اختها هلا. So I hope he gets the justice he deserves.
Me too, man. Me too.
Mad respect to Nino, honestly, لأنه what he did.
Major.
عن جد.
Yeah, أكيد. Again, like and what he did was already like he didn't even try to interfere while the guy was hitting. Like they played it safe. They just wanted to offer help and assistance after all the bad shit went down. And even doing something as simple as asking someone like, do you need us to drive you somewhere? Do you need us to call someone for you? Even that, the crazy fucking assholes والألفا وما بعرف شو أخيد والpatriarchal system اللي عنا إيه بلبنان كمان super fucked up. ما بعرف, and I really don't know what to say. It's super fucked up. Well, again, I think it is very important for everyone to learn self-defense classes. It will give you that extra confidence, whether it's boxing or judo or jiu-jitsu. It doesn't matter. But that does not mean that it qualifies. Like, if Big George from my gym was there, sure, he could eat the guy, bro. He's fucking massive. So if you're a normal person like me, who you're just starting to do some martial arts, don't try to get into any fights. But
still, against a gun, you can do nothing.
You can do nothing. To be safe. You can't bob and weave against bullet shots. You know what I mean? I can't do that and skip and miss a bullet. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get fucking shot in the head.
Yeah, I'm not gonna share the story, but a friend of mine, he's fucking macho as fuck.
You're not gonna share the story?
In detail. Because what happened was, he's always the guy that's like the security of our group. He's always like, he's very tough, macho. He almost got shot مرة بمشكل ومن وقتها اجته like a wake up call. So no matter how tough you are, how trained, this بلد أبدا مش safe for fights.
I had a gun staring me down in the face, bro. That was years ago, and I've been very careful ever since then. Sometimes بشارع العالم, and I'm like, I shouldn't fucking argue with this person. I know this could lead to something. And I need to remind myself, this is really a fucking jungle, bro. You could just literally be walking down the street, minding your own business, and something horrible can happen to you. So try to control it where you can. Avoid confrontation بلبنان. Sometimes you want to fucking confront someone. You want to fucking tell someone off. You want to slap him. بدك تسبه. بدك تقول له قايل بشكلك. But try to hold it in because it's not worth your fucking life, man. You know what I mean? Go home, enjoy the day with your family. شو بدك بهالشغلة. بس نينو عن جد courage, bro. I don't know if I would have done what he did or not the way he did it because I'd be too scared, bro. I'd legit be too scared. So, يعني courage, سلامتك, dude. I'm glad we got to meet him before all this shit went down. Yani, we got to talk to him. Super nice guy. Ooh, yani, what can we say? Moving on, folks, to something a little bit more light. Just a meshi, very quick one. Our friend Ghassan Ayouch, who we discovered last excuse me, I held it in. Before we move on, folks, Ghassan Ayouch, we discovered him a couple weeks ago. He's enjoying a nice croissant.
صباح الخير. اليوم ترويقتي كانت كرواسون شوكولا مع اكسترا شوكولا. دائما بحب مع الكرواسون شوكولا حط زيادة شوكولا بلاقيها هيك اطيب شخصيا.
Music's so loud.
What is he blurring in the background? Anyways, this is a great video. هون شو في croissant بشو؟ we watch this.
صباح الخير. اليوم ترويقتي كرواسوني بقشطة مثل ما انتم شايفين. أنا وحدي ما بتقدمني بدي اثنين.
صحتين.
He's the croissant guy.
أيوة. لا, he describes his food in a very interesting way. أيوة, اثنين croissant بقشطة. لك صحتين يا غسان. هيدي شو؟ هيدي روزماري.
صباح الخير. نبتة إكليل الجبل أو الروزماري هيدي نبتة كتير مفيدة لأي شخص بيعاني من مخزون السكر. بقطفها بغسلها بحط مي غالية وبنزلها بميه الغالية وهيك بتصير جاهزة للشرب.
At least he switched from the other music that was a combination of two songs مع بعضهم.
It's the new Joseph Merheb, bro. Joseph Merheb.
We're gonna move on to our final part, folks. We had a whole section where we wanted to look back at some of our favorites like Naji Zakaria, Teresa Ai'i, or Teresa Shu. What's her last name? Ai'i. We're not going to do that. We don't have time. This episode went on too long. Best we're going to do one more thing. We're going to talk about Apple Vision Pro, folks. I don't know if you guys are into tech. Let's check out a couple of the photos of Apple's new product. We're not going to watch any videos because I don't want to get claimed. So basically, Apple just announced their own VR/AR headset, augmented reality / virtual reality. It costs $3,500. It is like by far the most expensive VR headset out there on the market.
But by far the most impressive.
Check this out. Let's talk about it quickly. Did you guys check it? Who looked at it?
I know.
What do you guys think quickly?
Honestly, I think it's like still like a version 0. But when they announced the Apple Watch, it was kind of useless. But like how started the Apple Watch. But this is like a step forward into a glimpse of what the future will look like, I guess. But it's quite impressive. The price tag. It's Apple.
Yes, you expect that.
But practicality, the battery lasts 2 hours. So watching a movie, they advertise it. You can watch movies on it.
Exactly, right? The battery sucks.
It's heavy as fuck. It's heavy as fuck. VR headsets usually are made of plastic or like light materials. هذه معمولة من fucking aluminum حديد وglass.
But that's the difference. That's why it looks good.
Yeah, that's why it looks good. But in heavy, it's a nice step. It's a nice glimpse.
Yeah, I think it's a major
very Black
step.
Mirror.
شو نديم?
I think مثل ما Elijah, it's a very major step, I guess, in the tech world.
Yeah.
Let me give you guys the correct take.
Okay.
Let Daddy give his piece. I agree. I think honestly it's very impressive, Jan. I've used VR headsets and I've not been impressed by any of them. Most of the time, بيدوخوا بيلعولك نفسك شوي. I've watched like Netflix on a VR headset. It didn't look great. It wasn't like 1080p. I haven't used the best headsets, so I've never been impressed. I've always known VR is the future, but I've always been afraid to get into it because I know once VR gets good, it's over for normal life. You're never going to leave your house anymore. You're just going to be like, I see Inception with the Matrix. We're just going to sit there and looking at shit in our VR. You're never going to leave your house or interact with anyone. Why go to fucking Grand Factory and get beaten up by some fucking guy when you can be at home sitting on your couch and travel to fucking Hawaii? But I've never seen a product that made me buy into that reality.
Yeah, this sold
except
it.
for this. Yani Apple, well, Damon, Apple always does this. Apple doesn't invent any new technology. They
just
always
perfect it.
They perfect it. They wait until everyone else experiments and does shit. Then they come out with like the best version of that product.
Yeah.
They've done it with phones. They've done it with tablets. They've done it with watches. They've done it with everything. They don't invent anything. They just make the best version of that product and they package it and they know how to market it.
Their marketing
and they
is
know how to
bomb.
make it appealing. They know, and hell, this thing fucking costs $3,500.
Like after they showed Kilshi features,
I
they
want
made the
it.
price justifiable.
They made exactly like, because you can't compare it. Like if you compare it to another VR headset, it looks like shit and it performs like shit. Hey, Anna, I want this for the movies. I want this to watch movies when the whole you can have and again, I've seen this in shitty VRs. It doesn't look good. This, it's a 4K fucking resolution in each eye. Your whole room can become a massive cinema. And the surroundings can blend in with what you're watching. If you're watching a Star Wars movie, you can be watching a Star Wars movie in
a
space.
Star Wars ship, yeah.
Yani, I'm going to go to the movies and watch Little Mermaid with all these little girls making all this noise. I want to watch Little Mermaid quietly. Like, I know the movie
وأكتر شيء what sold me was the airport one. Like بالمطار تحضوية تحط.
when you're on an airplane. Yeah, Anna, to me, the thing that attracts me to this product is the media consumption side of it.
Yeah.
Watching TV, watching movies, and playing video games. Hadik, working, you can have 10 tabs open. I just read that. I'm not Tony Stark. I'm not going to fucking build shit and do slideshows. I don't care about that. I want the entertainment fun side of it. This is the immersiveness. بس إنه هلا كمان, like you said, they're selling this. You want to watch a movie? If the battery lasts 2 hours, شو راح أحضر فيه؟ مش after an hour and a half, I have to go charge it. So, in my mind, I'm going to wait like 5 years. I'm going to wait till the price goes down to like $2,000 hopefully.
ما هي هلا it's very niche.
Until
mainstream.
And I want the battery to reach 4 or 5 hours. Once the battery life is 4 or 5 hours on a single charge, and it costs like $2,000, I'll be able to buy it. This is Gen 1. Let the rich people buy it. Let them be the guinea pigs. Let them try it. You know what I mean? This product is only going to get better year after year.
Definitely.
It already looks like it's going to perform great, and it already looks like such a good product. I'm very excited for what this is going to be in 5 years, but I'm also terrified. I'm excited because I know entertainment is going to be so cool. Dude, you're not going to want to leave the house anymore. Like, you're not going to go out anymore.
No, it's probably for the better. I know it's only lasts for 2 hours.
Yeah, for now. But again, I also don't like that it isolates you. Yeah, and when you buy a big TV and you invite your friends over to watch a movie, you're all enjoying it. Right now, it's like you just do it alone. And you're gonna buy 5 of them and give each to your family. كل واحد حق $3,500 أكيد لا, unless you're rich. So again, this is a good first step. It looks like such a cool product. 5-10 years from now, once it's more affordable, once it's more people have it, if the whole family can plug in and watch a movie together at the same time, that could be kind of cool. But for now, it's just scary shit, man.
Yeah.
Scary.
But tech is fun.
Looks fun. I'm excited. But $3,500 is too expensive. But I'd pay $2,000 for something.
It's a rich person's toy.
I'd pay $2,000 for something like this. Yeah, and I'm excited. Rich people get it. Let us know how it is. With all that said, folks, holy shit, this banana. Yeah, finally, Noor, you can hit up your ride.
I'm so hungry.
We can go home. Guys, thank you so much for watching. A quick thank you to our brand new patrons. Eli Hadab, Karen's Cravings, and Jabdallah. We love you guys. Another thank you to Heather Jabber, Sarah M, Michelle Isa, Karim Ayad, Hassan Rida, Malik UX, thank you so much. And our superhero patrons like Rhea D, Daniel Nekhle, Melting Around, Ryan Nabulsi, and our God-tier patrons, Jessica Ann, Rifat Fakihan Burgery, the greatest burgers in Tripoli. If you guys would like to support us on Patreon, please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, engage with us, subscribe to the channel, become a Do Not Warrior. Thank you for being with us for 100 episodes. We hope this has been a fun show. Hopefully we have a few more episodes left in us. Let's see how far we can take this. And as always, folks, for the 100th time, do not worry.